course we have a new command. Because I actually wrote down that I said I needed to do it and made eye contact with it and was like, oh yeah, I remember this happening. So yeah, so we've got the new command. Will I remember to keep it updated on a regular basis? Probably not, but for at least a little bit. I'd like to think I could do it for a few weeks. We'll see. Anyways, hi everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's been a year already, that's for sure. Oh, we're starting off with a hydrate. You are correct that this is a good thing to do. Liz, thank you for the resub. Also, I'm so glad you're going to be able to be here on Wednesdays again now. Liz, you're going to be my guiding force. We're going to take care of... I remember we ended the last stream with getting a text from Shogi Girl that was like, we need to talk. And I was like, oh, and we're going to go do that. I need to know how to get to this Thieves' Den thing that James has been fucking holding out on me with. Like, I need to know how to get to it. We're going to fucking Animal Crossing this. At least a little bit. I need to know where and how and all in what. Just all the things. You're gonna be my helper. I can't think of what words I want. Anyways, drinking water. Everybody drink water. Farron, what? I was reading this message thinking it was a setup for some kind of pun or joke, and I don't know. I don't understand what's happening. Why does Liz have disappointing news? Whatever. You ever forget to eat for a day and just feel so... Yes. I want to say routinely, but at least once a month. I don't know what's going on anymore. Anyways. Hi. Fucking day. Oh, you don't actually know it? Well, I don't even know, like, where it exists. I don't know. Did you say no or Joe? I don't know. I don't think I said Joe, so I must have said no. Meant to be funny, is it? Here's the thing, is like, the people in this chat, you included, and I do mean this respectfully and with love, are so fucking unhinged that, like, it's hard to tell sometimes. Like, I've definitely laughed at something I thought was a joke, and it's like, no, this is absolutely serious. So I don't have any idea anymore. It's hard, it's impossible. It's an impossible game for me. I think I've seen the Thieves' Den is option for me to bring up the screen where you do equipment and skills. So, okay, oh, maybe it's there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're gonna go do Shogi first. I don't know what you're talking about. Right, Villain? You guys like how, like, you could see, like, I did have nails that looked very pretty. They lasted for an entire day. I did my nails because I got to go to a wedding this weekend. I went to Josh Flanagan's wedding, and it was lovely and wonderful. I'm so glad I got to see him. It was a wild thing. I will talk about it later. But I was like, I need my hands to look presentable, and damn, did my nails look good on Saturday. And then I went back to just existing how I do, and so 4 of them have come off, and the ones that are left are like scratched and chipped and beat to hell. This number is getting dangerously close to 100, right? Ay, yay, yay. Yay, 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 yay. But thank you for 79. That's so much. That's so much. The idea that I've known people for that long is still odd, because like I moved around so much. The idea of like knowing anybody for more than a few years is crazy. But like the fact that I've like known Wartburg for at least that long, but like clearly also like before I had sub stuff, before I think I even streamed. Like, it's weird. It's wild. I don't even know what to do with this. I don't even know what to do with this. It's fucking great. Anyways, I keep trying to take a sip of my drink to make sure I made it right, and I keep getting distracted from that. I do need to check this. I just gotta see. Oh boy. Okay, yes. I'm not expecting to get a message during the stream that I'll need to stop for, but it's not off the table. It's been, like I said, it's been a year already. Speaking of time nonsense, Griff Cuddles popped up with my time hop for one of my visits. It's been 6 damn years. Oh my god. He was so young! He would have just been 6! Oh, my boys are 11 and a half now. So I guess technically it was 5 at that time. That's so crazy. He was so young and spry. Now he's old and spry. He still gets really good zoomies. Tucker, not so much. Poor baby. Tucker gets to start going to a chiropractor. We're hoping that'll help with his back and hip issues. So he goes for the first time next week. I don't know how you do doggy chiropractic stuff. Like, how do you chiropract such a wiggly creature? Yeah, I don't know, a chiropractor for dogs. They also do acupuncture, which I really don't know how you fucking do that. He's so wiggly. I have no idea. But our vet recommended, like, if the meds we switched him to didn't, like, fully work, we could try it. And at this point, like, the meds work-ish. It's like, he's clearly still having some trouble, though. So it's like, we're willing to try anything. So if he needs to go to a chiropractor every week or every other week, sure. So we're gonna try it. Yeah. He has better health care than me. Oh, yeah, no, trust me. Granted, I guess paying a human chiropractor is probably more expensive than this. But yes, no, I would dare say, Griff has definitely been to the doctor and dentist more often than I have, that's for sure. But it is so little. If somebody else made my appointments and took me there and then gave me treats afterwards, maybe I would go to the doctor and the dentist more often. God. Yes, the doctor. God damn it. It's all about getting him as still as possible. That doesn't work! I hope I get to, like, watch this. I want to know what it fucking looks like. Although I don't think I get to take him to this appointment. I think it's going to be Jeff. Because I'll be working. Because this month at Turbo Dork is fucking nuts. Anyways. Carl's here. We can start now. We can do it. Where do my buttons sweat? Ooh, yeah, that's so good. Okay. Do that. Did it do things right? I don't know if it did things right. Do you want to connect? Yes. Okay, that's good. It's a good start. I don't think I could watch it if kids had a single bad react. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Is, like, if it goes bad, I'm gonna be fucking livid. But also the idea of, like, seeing him, like, be like, oh my god, I feel better. Sounds great. Okay. We're gonna start with Shogi. And then we'll maybe check out Thieves' Den. This one feels right. Okay. I got that text. Let's talk! Okay, this is what I'd like to tell you. Okay, yeah? Mm-hmm. Sure, yes, I can do that. Yeah, let's go hang out. It's Halloween, so I hope we have a really real moment, but she is in a costume because the game has just programmed that in. I would love that so much.
Actually.
No, it's not voice. It feels like it should be. All right. Mother finally talked to me. Told me that most of my messages thus far have been fixed in my favor. Was that real though? It sounds like it's probably real. Like, that sucks to, like, think you've been good at something, but actually, like, somebody's just been paying off all your opponents. Like, that would fucking shake me if I was like, oh my god, like, I've actually, like, really developed, like, a good skill for this. And it's like, no, actually. Like, god, fucking brutal. Ugh. pizza and apple strudel. What a fucking combo. Food Ranger Juice Force. Ew, IPA. Gross. Yeah, that sucks. I opened some fruit snacks, so they were all red and purple. Oh, hell yeah. It's as if she had to change her heart. What a weird thing. Is why phrase it like that.
Oh.
Who are the Phantom Thieves? I've never heard of them. Ooh. I'm not gonna tell her she's overthinking. That feels like I'm dismissing her feelings. Maybe, okay. I could be glad. Maybe I'm just glad. It happened twice. I'm sorry, Ashley, I don't want to ruin your joy. Are these fruit snacks supposed to have other colors? Like if it's happened twice, is this actually just a red and purple collection? Which would be great. Also great. And if it has truly happened and it wasn't supposed to, that's awesome. But two's starting to feel like maybe that's just what the fruit snack bags are. Just start ripping all of them open. All of them. They're supposed to have orange yellow too. Okay. I was like, because they do sell the things for like Starburst where it's like oops all pink or whatever. And I was like, do you have that? Yay! 3 music notes. That was the correct one. Wait, Joe, stop. Stop. Can you imagine if you got a Starburst package and there are no pink? I'd cry happy. Do you not like the pink ones? Arguably the second best. I think the red ones are the best. Pink, very close second though. What? What? The pink make my throat itchy? You're allergic to what's in the pink ones? Joe, don't eat those! The pink ones make your throat itchy! I take back what I said! You know what? I just had a moment of dots connecting. Had that not occurred to you? That was an allergic reaction. Yeah! Oh, hold on. I need to text your wife. Let's see. Just gonna text that. No, Carl, shut the fuck up. Oh, fucking great. What an unexpected start to the stream. Lose what? Okay, what do you mean I'm gonna confess everything? You don't have anything to confess to. Joe, thank you for that. My next showcase will my next game will showcase my true talents. It's just gonna get fucking demolished. Oh my god. Oh yeah, be careful in the rain, Carl. Oh god. Hit the microphone. Oh, we're at 8. That's pretty great.
All right.
I don't even think a chocolate-covered... I would say strawberries. That's delicious. Chocolate-covered Starburst. Blah, blah, blah. Sounds good. Probably just because of the textures. I feel like I don't like the idea of a chocolate-covered Starburst. That sounds terrible. Oh, chocolate-covered lemon Starburst. Oh, I made it worse! Oh. What a fucking time. Oh, I just realized... Hold on, you're gonna lose audio for a second. There it is. I was like, one of my boxes I'm supposed to be able to see is missing. Okay. We're good now. Lemon is your favorite? I let you stay in my house at once, Liz. What is... No. If you melted the Starburst first, it could work. I mean, it's still gonna recongeal into regular Starburst. Or end up harder. Let me say several times.
I look forward to it.
Chocolate-covered gummy bears. I also... Like, I guess that is a thing. I don't like the idea of that either. Although, it's because I also like the Haribo gummy bears, and those are firmer anyways. Maybe if you did it with, like, the super squishy ones, but those also just taste bad. So we have the same problem in a different format.
I'll start.
I'll take all the yellows, you can take all the reds. Oh, you know what? That's fair. We can yin and yang this. Okay. I don't need any more knowledge. I'm already too smart. I just need guts and kindness. Am I not gutsy for playing against you, even though you're a fraud, not by your own doing, though? There's a lot to unpack about this scene. Just called me to make sure I made it home. Oh, you want more of my time? Jesus Christ! Yeah, I don't know if you need to do that. It's certainly admirable. I'm gonna go with that. I don't know if I could have gotten music notes there. I just, like... I don't know. It's like, it's not your thing to need to confess. I feel like you make your mom do it. You make your mom publicly confess to it. So that way it's... God, remember when that number was very high? I feel like you make mom do it to make it clear that you are also kind of like... Not like a victim in this, but it's like, you didn't do this. What's in the... Yeah! What's in the cup? We have a command for that now, thanks to my nephew. How are you? I heard that you did not end up working the week I was gone. Greg was very nice and did not tell me until after I got back, so I didn't have to feel bad about it. So, like, congrats on, like, getting more work. But it was just very funny to me. How are you doing today? We're keeping things vague intentionally. How are you feeling? Today we were bagging literally. What?
You know.
What's 16 times 120? Whatever 16 times 120 is, that's how many... No, that's not right. 6 times 2... No! Yeah! Yeah. 16 times 120, that's how many bottles of paint I bagged today, on top of doing everything else. It's fucking wild. Good. Alright. Yeah. So I bagged all that on top of bottling stuff today. We're doing a lot of bagging paint right now. Box of paint shield. Nah, that's fine. Yeah, we were bagging stuff today while we were waiting for some supplies to be delivered so we could actually, like, finish bottling some stuff. We were out of the little BBs that we put in the paint bottles so you could shake them up. And so we moved the TV over because neither Jake or I had started Fantasy High junior year yet. So we put the TV up and finally started it. So that was cool. Oh, what is she talking about? Free ship for studying will be in colder from now on, so wrap up warm and don't get sick. Okay. Oh, Joe, I love this so much. bought a lot of Turbo today. My game store was doing a closing sale. Everything was 50% off. Oh! Oh, so I'm curious if... I would have guessed that was probably the old paint then. The old paint formula. Which is still good. But the new paint formula. Fucking dope as hell. Oh! Oh! He's leaving! Did I do what I need to do with him?
So...
Okay. I need to double check. I'm pretty sure I got him to rank 9 like I was supposed to. The new bottles are fucking dope. Liz, I love this idea about him having to roll for allergies. Was school always like this? Like what? It feels the same to me. The fuck are you talking about? I feel like you guys are projecting because you're freaking out. Yes, they are, Banana. Not quite exactly, but essentially. We got them from a company that produces those, and so they made a different version for us with like a thicker plastic and blah blah blah. But yeah. Okay. I need to make a decision. Uh-oh. Roll for it! Jackie, you have some dice.
Hey.
They're also selling 5-gallon jugs of mayo. Your game store? Your game store was selling giant jugs of mayo? Hold on, did I misread something? Dice are 20 feet away from me. All right, fine. What do you got? Oh, I'll roll for you. I got dice right here. Always got dice within reach. Okay. Yeah, I'll save. Okay. Liz, important question that you probably don't know, actually, because you just now discovered it. If I go into the Thieves' Den thing, there it is. Does it fuck with my time passage in the game? I would assume not. What was I checking? I want Confidant. I'm looking for... Okay, he's rank 9, we're good. Because I feel like I was trapped. And I couldn't make it higher. Or I don't need to make it higher. I don't remember what it is. It does not. Okay, good. Should I get duck for dinner? Sure. Yeah, do that. I'm not gonna roll. What are the arguments against getting duck for dinner? Okay, I don't have anything on my phone. So yeah, let's fucking... No, not that one. Let's see what this... Why does that say 300? What is that? I don't know. Yes, go to the Thieves' Den. Let's find out. Yeah, are there any allergens involved? This is actually a good question, Liz. Who let this kid drive? Why are you here? Oh, God.
So?
God, you're so small. What is happening?
Oh.
This is a fever dream. Thank you. Yeah, I have no fucking idea. All I know is that James has been hiding this from me.
I see.
So what? Don't act like you've known the whole time.
Hey.
It looks like a lollipop. I feel like you just misspelled falafel. What is that? I don't know what's going on. Memories and feelings are collected here and given shape. I don't like that. That hasn't worked well in the rest of the fucking game. the perspective of, like, where he is standing versus where I'm standing, he was already short, but now it's, like, real bad. It's, like, real bad. He's real tiny.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't understand anything. Okay. Oh, good job. What? Okay, the Thieves' Den, you can use P medals. Really? That's what they called them? You couldn't have picked any other letter to purchase and enjoy a variety of extra content. You can obtain medals by obtaining rewards or by playing Tycoon. What is that? A new type of transformation tile was added? I have a bad feeling I've been collecting stuff through the whole game, and we're just gonna get a bunch of these boxes real quick. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Transformation tile. Oh, there's like a whole fucking map. No, let me... I can't... Okay. Play area? Awards. Okay, let's check out the awards. Check awards. I don't have... I actually have fewer than I would have thought. Okay, cleared all the oh my god. I forgot about the batting cages. Okay. What? There's a clothing store. Okay. Oh, that one's closed. But, oh, have I not done both of these? I guess I haven't done the curry? Okay. What? This says words like I'm supposed to understand what the fuck this is talking about. What is this? What has James not been showing me? Yeah, well, we discovered, yeah, last time it was a fucking maid cafe. We can go fishing. And a crane game. What the fuck? Anyways, people were telling me you could, like, decorate here? What the fuck's that about? Play area. What's this? Yeah, the one thing I wish there was a tutorial for! God! Yeah, play Tycoon. Sure? Gather your party and play Tycoon. One game consists of 3 rounds. Your final rank is determined by how many points you obtained each round. This tells me nothing about the game. Depending on the difficulty and your final rank, you'll obtain more P medals, complete challenges to gain more points. Challenges for more details. Again, I still don't know what this game is. Tutorials! What is this? Oh, this is a lot of rules for whatever this is. Is it like poker? Oh, it's just that again. Rules of Tycoon. Card's number determines its strength. Each card must beat the previous one, and the number of cards in play must be met. A card's number determines its strength. Each card must beat the previous one, and the number of cards in play must be met. What does that mean? Weakest card is 3, strongest is 2. Okay. Okay. The player holding a 3 of diamonds will go first, and the beggar starts each subsequent. For more additional information, check tutorials. I'm in the tutorial right now! The tutorial's telling me to go check a different tutorial! Okay, cards are traded before the next round begins. Tycoon, beggar trade 2 cards. Rich and poor trade 1 card. Poor and beggar must trade their best cards. This is like a fucked up version of Hearts. This is what this feels like. Animal Crossing Pirate. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to, like, where do I get to do that? But we're here now. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, great. Pass. You can choose to pass or press B if you don't want to play a card during your turn. Okay. You will have to pass if you don't have any cards you can play. If all players pass, turn will end. Why does it keep starting me at the top? Like, start at least on the one I was just on. If the Tycoon is not able to maintain their status during the next round, that player will lose the round and become the beggar. And for the same cards, triggers a revolution. Reversing the value of all cards. Repeating this move will return the card started. So it's an Uno reverse, okay? It's like calling your IT department, company IT department. Help them tell you to call Apple. This very much feel like this. This is formatted so poorly. Playing an 8 will cause an 8 stop, which forces the turn to end. Player who played the 8 card will get to start the next turn. A Joker card is stronger than a 2 and a 3. But the 3 is the weakest. Everything's stronger than a 3. Can also be used as another number. Also playing a Joker card as because it can be a wild card. Okay. This is what it, who came up with this? Playing a 3 of spades after a single Joker card will trigger a 3 spade reversal and end the turn. What? Sure. You know what? Yeah. Let's just fucking go. Oh, God. Yeah, no, we already saw that. Player holding the 3 of diamonds will go first. Okay. We're gonna keep it casual. I don't understand what the fuck is happening.
How charming. Shall we?
She's a card shark. She's here to fucking kick my ass.
So I'll start.
Oh, God!
Pass.
I'm playing against both Smarties. Okay, so you didn't have anything stronger than a 3? Or do we have to go in order?
Do you know your next move?
No, I don't! Why did you pass? I select card, yes.
Out of options?
No, how do I selected it. I selected card.
Thinking pretty hard there.
No, I'm not! I'm trying, I selected the card. Oh, I have to hit it twice.
Have to slow and stay on the defensive.
I have to hit it twice. Why would you?
Well,
I don't.
Okay, how's this?
Didn't expect that. Okay.
I'll pass. I need a decisive win.
Can I not? Okay. So I guess I just
Small numbers
fucking
are big.
win.
Can't play. I'll pass.
Okay. Was that good? What is the goal? Can I play a pair?
Then
I'll pass. Pass.
Do I want to get rid of all my cards?
Pass. I'll pass.
What's happening? Is this good? Am I doing good? I'm just getting rid of all. Oh, I don't want to.
I'll end this.
It's over? What a shame.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll
Then
play that.
Pass. Here.
What's happening?
I'll pass. Getting up there. I'll pass for now. I can play 2, right? Pass. I'll pass.
Okay, so if I played a pair, they have to play. They also have to play a pair. Okay, I get that. That's why they passed before.
Oh, I've got a pair. Perhaps this. I'll pass.
Okay, I'm kind of fucked right now.
Oh, I've got a pair. Here. Nothing here. I'll pass.
Ah!
Nothing here.
Okay.
Full speed ahead. Just skip me.
All right. So me misunderstanding how that works definitely fucked me.
I'm a tycoon.
Okay.
I'll pass for now. No moves. Just go with the flow. Again. I'm done playing around.
Why can't? Oh, because 2 is the strongest.
Nothing here. Go big or go home. Pass.
Okay.
I'm done playing around.
Fucking hell!
Nothing here. Go big or go home. I'll pass for now. Woo! How was that?
Or
Okay. Poor Gwen.
A complete loss.
I don't really understand what just happened. This is a very allergy-filled day. Okay. You're rich. Sure. I don't have a choice. I'm glad
Sorry, but that's mine. Let's have fun.
I'm glad the game forces me to do what I'm supposed to
Lucky
do.
indeed.
Okay.
Pass. I'll pass.
I really don't understand what's happening. Yeah, so just like
There.
3.
Here. I'll pass for now. Yes,
Pass.
this one. Gotta be bold to win.
Didn't she pass earlier? I don't know what's happening. Sure.
Let's keep it
I'll
up.
pass for now.
No moves. Let's start
Pass.
small.
I'll pass.
Yeah, sure.
And this ends it.
This seems like Uno with some bullshit rules. Yeah.
Let's build this
up.
For starters,
Yeah, like I genuinely don't understand what's going
I'm
on.
ready to
I'll
play.
pass
Can you
for
even
now.
play anything? Pass.
Pass.
I can play 2, right?
Sure you can. Wasn't there something about spades that was, like, important? Oh, the 3 of spades is the only card that beats check. I should remember that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll play these.
An 8 stop.
It's over? What a shame.
Sure.
There.
I'll play this.
I'll pass.
I'll
for now.
pass. I'll pass. Try this card.
Fuck off!
Pass.
I'll pass for now.
I can play 2, right?
Shit!
I'll pass.
I'll pass
Morgana?
I'll try a pair.
Fucking hell! Fuck this
I'll
cat!
pass for now.
Too bad.
I'm furious. I'm furious!
Down to last, is it?
I'm taking the offensive.
Oh my god.
Just go with the flow.
If the tycoon doesn't finish first, they become a bear. Okay, great. So if I force the stop,
Turn again.
then I
You're out of control.
get then I get to start, which means I get to do that. Okay, great.
Oh, that wasn't great.
Poor, I feel bad about Gwen. Okay. We said 3 of spades is important, so I want to give that up. God, I got a lot of fucking pairs. I'll give her a 6. I feel like I want to keep the pairs.
Ugh, that stings.
Ooh.
So
hell
I'll play first. 2 at once.
I'll pass. for now.
yeah. It was just the 3 of spades that was important. Okay. There's 4.
I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Okay. What was it? Okay, yeah, I want to keep that for a Joker. Okay. Okay. We'll just
There.
I'll pass.
do lots of
for now.
pairs. I'm not gonna do those yet. Okay, so yeah, we'll just jump in with you.
This should do it.
No, just
I'll
skip me.
pass.
Yeah, ace.
I can't
Nothing
play.
here. Pass.
My D&D group played Uno last night. It's an off night. Words were exchanged. Yeah, fucking Uno, man. Yeah, have a 10.
I see.
I'll pass.
You can't possibly
Pass.
top this.
I can, though.
I'll pass.
Just
I'll
skip me.
pass.
I keep forgetting what that does. Yeah, beats Joker. Okay.
I see.
I'm keeping this for a
I'll
reason.
pass.
Then.
Pass.
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 Yes! Yes!
Wow, you're good.
Yeah, I'm fucking great!
I'm gonna lose.
Karmic
for
balance
sure.
I'll
achieved!
pass for now.
If I must.
Lucky
How about
indeed.
this?
I'll pass for now.
Here.
No, just skip me.
Was that too high? I'm done.
She's so sassy about it.
Oh, that wasn't great.
Poor Gwen. Hey, I ended up winning!
I won't lose next time.
I'm still not entirely positive what just happened, but I did win. That was casual. Hey, you know what? Let's just go. Is it still the same
I
people?
suppose I'm in.
Let's go.
Can I change what people it is? Not like I want to, I'm just curious. Or is it like my current, no, it can't be my current party. I never keep Morgana. We'll start here.
Your next move, I'll play this. Your turn. Here. How about this? Guess I should pass.
Do I want to do this? Sure.
You know your next. Right, I forgot that rule.
Wonderful. All right, so let's start with pair.
There.
Let's
Maybe
build
this?
this up.
Oh, there's a change opponents tab. Got it.
Stay on the defensive.
We'll do you.
I'll end this.
Oh shit, that's right. 8's end it.
What a
I didn't mean to
shame.
do that. That's fine.
There.
I'm going
this?
for
Oh,
it.
God.
Bold to win.
Oh, mistakes were made.
I'll pass for now.
I'll wait and see.
Heckin' yikes. Do that.
I'll play this. How's this? No moves. Pass.
I'll pass for now.
Then.
I'll pass. Pass.
So I feel like so the goal is just get rid of all your
good.
shit. And if you can
Nothing
keep
here.
control,
I'll pass.
you get that's much easier. All
I
right.
need
All
a
right.
decisive win. I'm done.
Nothing here.
How about this?
This one?
I'll show you.
Poor Gwen is not good at this, which does
Oh, that's just
on the
unfair.
one hand tracks. I don't feel like she should be good at gambling, but on the other hand, like I do feel like this is just strategy and analogy. Oh, let's see. I need to give up 2 cards. 3 of spades is good. I'll give her the 4 and the 5.
Not much choice.
Hell
Let's have
yes.
fun.
That's a weight
Pass.
off my card.
This feels like if you lose, you get set up to fail more next time. This feels a little fucked up. Oh, shit.
I know you've got schemes.
I don't know if I want to do this. I feel like I want to pass.
Yes, this
card
one
works.
I'll pass.
Jesus. Okay, we'll do it now.
I'll pass.
I was like, I feel like the 2s may have been good, but like getting rid of that many cards, like Gwen's catching up.
I see.
Pass.
Here, move it up.
Here's the power play. I'll pass.
I'll pass.
And I know there's not a pair of 2s because I already used all of them.
There.
I'll pass.
Nothing
I want to
here.
keep that
Safe.
3 for a Joker. Okay.
Pass.
Nothing here.
Got a pair.
Shit.
I'll pass. I'll try.
Letting Morgana take over now.
Pass.
Nothing here.
How about this?
Do that.
Here.
I need a
Pass.
decisive win.
I'll pass.
Here's an 8. Stop. Just go with the
Okay.
flow.
I'll show you what I can do.
I'll end this.
Do that.
It's over? What a shame.
There.
This should do it.
You can't possibly
I'll
top
pass.
this.
I'll pass.
Just go with the
Me?
flow.
Yeah, I kind of fucked myself leaving this 3 at
that
the end.
should work. Yes, this
Nothing
one.
here.
I'm out.
I was kind of like counting on a Joker,
Bankrupt?
and that didn't
Oh,
make
just
any
skip
sense.
A
me.
natural
wasn't bad.
progression.
All right.
I'm poor.
Yeah, I fucked up how I was thinking about that. That's fine. And I have to give up my 2 best ones. Got it.
Ready for another win.
All
I
right.
won't lose.
All right. I'm getting there.
Then.
I'll pass.
Let's build this
Okay.
up.
Oh, you just went fucking hard.
Pass.
You can't possibly
Gotta be
top
bold
this.
to win. I'll pass.
Nothing here.
Got a pair.
How dare you?
I'll pass.
You can't possibly
Pass.
top this.
Next person.
We'll start low.
Jesus
pass.
Christ. Let's try to get through stuff.
Well,
maybe
there
this?
it goes. Careful.
pass.
What level did I pick? I don't even remember. I feel like it was.
This
It was the
one.
middle one, or
I'll
did I
pass.
just go hard?
Can you handle
Nothing
this?
here.
I'll pass.
All right.
Revolution.
Gwen
Did
has...
you have to do that?
Oh, God. Okay, I have to remember now.
Here, this one. I'll pass.
Ay, ay, ay. All
I
right.
could wrap this up now.
The idea of being able to
We
get
should
4 of
do
a
it.
kind is
Yes.
fucking wild.
I'll pass. I think I'd better flush this.
Oh, Gwen.
Is mine.
Fucking
Oh,
killed
my
me.
glory. I'm ready to play.
Ugh.
How about this? What's your next gambit?
Yeah.
My turn again.
I
I'll
need
rethink
to
my strategy.
I need to get rid of some shit.
I see.
This should do it.
Fucking hell!
I'm done.
I got my ass kicked.
Next time.
I got fucking
It's nice to
destroyed.
come out on top.
Rude. Alright. So that's that. How do I decorate? Where's the Animal Crossing portion of this fucking game? Let's talk to you.
Hi.
Yes, I would love to learn some stuff.
Uh-huh.
Install all sorts of models. Yes, that. I want to do that. You can change your own appearance. What? Vending machine to your left. Okay, great.
What do you want?
Placing models.
Hey.
Oh, see, I thought the Palace Maker was like a design your own dungeon thing. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, great.
also-
Whenever you place a model, the cognitions of people you've formed bonds with might appear to... Oh. Let's see. Is that the only decorating thing, is placing models? Because it sounded like it was a full-on, like, decoration Animal Crossing shit. Is it literally just the little statues? I'm gonna be more mad
Yeah.
if I got
Do
excited
that.
about a thing and it's not how... Oh, God. Okay. Let's start with this. What do we got? After you've purchased items with key medals, you will be able to place them within the Thieves' Den. Cognitive allies and confidants will come to view and discuss your items. These characters will change when you enter the Thieves' Den or change the item's location. You can adjust these decorations based on your story progress. Interesting! Change the statues in the theme of the... Okay, theme of the... Okay, well, there's that. Oh, God. Okay, so let's see. So I'm not gonna have anything right now. This will all be empty. Except for this. Oh, God. Oh, I can make it look like the awful... Okay. Yeah, let's make it... Alright, it's nice and blue, nice and cool tones. Yeah, do that. Okay. So let's buy items. So I can get our people. That obvious jokes here. Okay, and we still got lots of question marks. Oh, I do not want... Oh, God. I can decorate this with, like, the ghosts of the awful things that I have encountered. That's what this is. Oh my God. I'm increasingly less excited about this. Oh, I could just straight up have the beef bowl shop in here. And a laundromat. Oh, well, we gotta get Hawaii. This is not what I expected at all. Oh, these are the only two places it can go? Can they only go in certain spots? What the fuck? Oh, the press conference is a hell of a thing. Fishing pond? Sure. Yeah, let's get the capsule machines. Put them somewhere. Do I really only have the two? Or did things move? Oh, things move. Okay. Oh, these are different colors. Do the colors actually mean something? Yeah, these are yellow. Okay, I get you. I get you. I think it's fucking stupid, but I get it. Dear fucking Lord. I'm actually... Like, I cannot believe that one, James thought there was something that was the equivalent to Animal Crossing, and he specifically hid it from me. And two, that was how he described it, and it's just this. Second floor is cool stuff? Alright, let's go look. Okay, oh yeah, there's stairs. Okay. What do we got? What's up here? This is a thing on the floor. Oh, hello. By zipping on certain tiles of the Thieves' Den, you can change your character, whoever is drawn on the tile. Zipping on the same tile, we'll be able to change into different outfits. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, what do we got? That's me. That's on... No, this... Where's Gwen? What is this? I can't read it. Why don't I have Gwen? Did I dismiss her? Morgana? What's his fuck? Matt Mercer. Me. No! I want... I don't... I want... Oh, okay, more. Futaba. Haru. Gwen! Yes! This is a good outfit. What else we got? I don't like that one as much. Weekend outfit. Oh, that's it? Alright, well, we'll go with this one, because I like this one. Okay. Is that all that's up here? Like, these are cool. But also, that's just floating up there. How do I get up there? There's gotta be a way I can get up there. You're a sign. Why can't I read the fucking signs? I feel like that's a platform I can get on, but that's fine. I don't like that. Okay. Let's... How do I get places? Let's see. We want to get to Hawaii. Let's go see the capsules. Oh, well, this is... It's me! What if I was in the same outfit right now? Jesus Christ. What's happening over here?
Let me explain.
The signs are for when you place decor there, but it didn't give me the option to place stuff there! I don't understand what's happening.
Oh,
Futaba yelling at Gwen is such a mood. Okay. This is not as exciting as I wanted it to be. I kind of want to just do a stream where I'm trying to learn Tycoon, but I feel like we're all going to get bored of that, me included. So, I just want to get to Hawaii. Get me to Hawaii. Let's check this out, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. There's nobody here, though. There's nobody here for me to, like, listen to or whatever. Okay. Oh, that wasn't quite the button I wanted. How do leave? There we go. Return to game. Alright, that's fine. Womp womp. James got me all excited for a thing. And it wasn't even really a thing. Okay, so... Oh yeah, what's... Ooh, yikes-a-rooney.
I'll just add this.
Yeah. I did save before I went in there, but saving afterwards is probably fine. Probably a good idea. Okay. So... Do I need to return the library book?
what would you like? Oh,
Oh. Then... Don't return it, I guess. Let's... Who do I need to try to see? Oh, I need to... The vegetables... Those probably take time. That's probably gonna go see Haru. Just undo the fucky wucky from not telling you about it. I feel like it's an additional fucky wucky. Because I feel like it's a fucky wucky for intentionally hiding it, thinking I was gonna be like so enamored with it we would spend forever in there. And pitching it as such. But then it's definitely an additional fucky wucky for misrepresenting it. Oh good, James is here. Hello.
Well, I always love coming in when you're mid-laugh. That's always a good sign.
We were just counting your fucky wuckies.
Oh, Carl's now telling me to run. Carl, you should have told me like a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, how are you?
I feel fine right now, but I feel like I'm not going to be fine in about a minute.
We'll get there. Game logistics planning question. So I already did Shogi Player, and we started progressing that. I have free time right now. Should I go ahead and go into the palace, or should I get some other social links up before I do that?
You could probably start the palace. That's okay. I mean, as long as you finish Shogi Player by the time you take on the boss, you'll be okay.
Well, we all know if I go into the palace, I don't intend on coming back out. So I should probably wait till I progress her more then.
No, the palace. This is one of these palaces that are going to kick you out prematurely.
No.
So you'll be okay progressing the palace until you can't anymore.
Fucking Christ. Well, I do feel like I need to go sell some things, actually. So maybe I'll go pop into Airsoft real quick and do that.
Okay.
Because it's free, so I might as well. I might have already sold stuff, but... Yeah, I also don't know if there's things I should buy. Oh yeah, I didn't do it.
I guess that's fine.
Oh, another 48 grand.
Whoop whoop.
So yeah, I don't know if I should buy things from him, I should probably go talk to Weird Doctor Lady to replenish some of those items, but...
Yeah. I mean, you with that much money, you're not going to bankrupt yourself equipping your primary party members.
All right. Sounds good.
I should actually, before I buy stuff,
come again.
let me see if I should just equip some other things that I already own. It's looking like the answer is probably gonna be no across the board. I just love that she has a fucking axe. Okay. Great. Anyways, as far as fucky wuckies go, so you earned a fucky wucky for hiding the thieves' den from me. We've established this.
Yeah, we have established that. Yes.
You've earned an additional fucky wucky because the way you pitch the way you described the thieves' den is you didn't want me to get lost in how amazing it was as an Animal Crossing kind of thing and spend forever decorating it, whatever. And it's no, you get like 8 choices of decorations you can do. There's 8 specific platforms that you can put stuff on. And that's it.
But there's so many choices on...
There's not that many, though.
Not yet. The more you advance the game, you have more choices to put stuff in
No,
there.
but that's the thing, is I've already, because we haven't got into it until this point, have already made a lot of things available, and there's only there's a couple question mark slots. There's not that much shit.
Well, you can also buy music and posters, and some of your party members will just come and hang out. And...
So anyways, you've earned another fucky wucky for making it sound like it was going to be dope as hell, and I'm already bored with it.
Okay, well, I mean, that kind of tracks with your entire Persona experience. So I don't know what you were expecting.
Okay, when you phrase it like that, fair. God. Okay.
Maybe I was right. Maybe I was right to not bring it up because it only led to more disappointment.
Yep. Okay, well, I can put this on. That's more powerful.
Okay. List. I actually enjoyed the Thieves' Den. I enjoyed putting stuff there, seeing how and changing things around to see how party members would react to stuff that's in there, and I enjoyed jamming out to the music I purchased and looking at all the concept art and all the other promo art that you can get in there. So I enjoyed the Thieves' Den, but then again, I also enjoy Persona, so that tracks. I also play a support wizard. I think that should say everything.
All what I learned from this exactly right here is like, man, if anybody ever wondered if you had ever played Animal Crossing, this tells them right there, right here, right now. The answer to that is no.
No, I've never played Animal Crossing.
Yep. Okay, so I changed what I'm wearing. Oh, and what I'm wearing now gives me more soda pop. That's even better.
It comes with a soda pop injector. It's great.
Yep. Okay. So I have a bunch of sooty stuff, and then what do the fucking glasses do? Why do I have the glasses on? Remember, there's a reason for it. Plus 50% experience. That's right. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna leave that shit on. So, yeah, everybody's got glasses. Oh, let's fix this. We'll get, even though I'm convinced you're gonna fuck me later. And yeah, we'll give, you're not in stuff, but sure. Wait, unless...
We'll give you the hip
there.
glasses.
Okay, so I think everybody's got glasses now. Okay, great. Alright, so that's pretty solid. All right, so now what can I get from this guy? Anyways, while we're doing a shopping episode, everyone. Oh, and then one more question for James before we just devolve into Satroga, thank you very much. Before we devolve into story times, am I correct that Maruki being at level 9 is the top of what I can do with him?
Yes.
Okay. Because I got the warning earlier he leaves on the 18th, and I just want to make sure I'm not supposed to be doing anything else.
No,
okay.
you are fine.
Okay.
His people will call your people when he's ready to close that social link.
Okay, great. All right. Do I want to ask him if I ask him about the bag, is that going to use my afternoon?
That will use your afternoon.
Fuck. All right. Then I will not do that. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's...
All right, which one?
See what... Oh my god. There's so many powerful things here. Anyways. I don't know if you noticed, but after the conversations last week, Uppy Sauce is now a command, which I'm very excited about.
Yay. As it should be.
Yep.
This isn't quite Uppy Sauce related, but kind of. Just the youngest daughter, I picked her up from school, and they just had their afternoon snack, and we were walking to the car, and I heard her tummy rumble, and I said, just the youngest daughter, are you still hungry? Did you not eat your snack? She goes, I ate my snack. My tummy just said thank you. I'm like, that's adorable.
No,
that is
right.
adorable. So I'm gonna start doing that, like when my stomach rumbles, and like very loudly, I'll just say it's saying thank you, and then everyone will leave me alone.
There you go. Okay, so Gwen is currently wearing a thing that prevents curse insta-kills, but I have some number of homunculus things that also do that, so maybe I just get you something that is more protecty.
Pathos, you do that with your burps? Yeah, that you know what? I never thought of expanding it to burps, but yeah, absolutely. Do that.
A titanium corset has to be impossible to move around in. Okay. I feel like Gwen does okay for health stuff. Maybe it's better to have the curse instinct. Although I don't know if it defaults to doing the homunculus first, and I've just been using them up anyways. We'll get you a dress. Buy it. Equip it. Don't sell that yet, though. Don't do that. Who else is in my main party at this point?
Kyoko, not Kanji, occasionally Robbie Damon.
Okay, well, everything's lower for on. So, except for that. What do I have right now? It's 30 HP. Yeah, we'll just leave what you've got, I guess. Oh, no, okay. I don't know what order these things are fucking in at this point. They're not in an order that makes sense. That's for sure. They're not even in price order. They're not even in price order. Like, really, what order are these in? Okay.
They're in the let's annoy Jen as much as possible.
They're doing a great fucking job. All right. I don't think you need anything. They look fine on outfits.
Well, while Jen's shopping, chat,
right.
I'd love to share a fun
good.
new game with you that I learned about earlier this week. So I went to pick up some food from a restaurant that we like, and I saw a guy in the restaurant who had an ankle bracelet on that it was a very large ankle bracelet, and I invented the game on the spot of, is that something to help you work out in, like to track your fitness, or are you under house arrest and that's a monitoring device? And it's just a fun little game. So if you're ever out there, chat, and you just see something on someone's ankle, go, is that to help you work out, or is that to make sure you don't leave a certain radius?
Yeah, I guess the question is, did he have one on each ankle?
Just one.
Then probably not the workout one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it looked like a smartwatch, but bigger.
That's what you're
so
choosing?
Like there was the like
break it,
the,
okay.
the band, and then like a big like square, like maybe the width of your not the width, the length of your thumb kind of size. And I don't know, maybe it was like a pedometer, maybe it was to let the authorities know where this person was at all times.
I mean, I have seen I have seen that people will wear their Apple Watch kind of things on their ankle while they're running because they feel like it gives them a more accurate reading. I have actually seen that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And they did look like they were in shape. So maybe, I don't know, maybe both. It could be both.
Dual purpose. Sure, Haru, you can have the
one.
town burner.
How's that?
That's a great name for a woman.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. And the helper
Alright,
knife.
which one?
I imagine everything will be better than the helper knife.
It helps people who are injured.
Yeah.
It helps.
Pro skinning knife. You fucking yikes. Oh, these are actually not all that great for me. Oh yeah, we can get you an upgrade. Let's see. Oh, I accidentally hit buttons that I didn't mean to hit. Okay.
All the buttons.
So, in inelegant segue, I saw a Cybertruck in the wild today. It's even worse in person than any of the pictures make it look like it's going to be.
I bet. I absolutely bet that it's just it's so ugly in pictures.
It was so
that
bad.
That's what you're choosing.
Yeah.
You better not use
It's
it
like
to
the
bulletproof.
reverse of television, where what is it, TV adds 10 pounds or whatever. It's somehow photos make that car look better. Or it's maybe it's like a fast food ad where they make the food look as good as possible, and then you see it in real life. You're like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is bad. Actually, it turns out. Yeah, no, it was It looked exactly like a large version of a kid who tried to enter what are those soapbox derby you make the little matchbox kind of car thing. It looked like that but big. It's fucking awful.
Well, maybe that's who designed it.
Maybe. I mean, that would track for a number of reasons. It's I already know it's not functional and whatever, and I've seen all of the shit and laughed at all the shit along with everybody else, but just seeing one driving down the road like that was a normal thing to do was an experience.
Was the person driving down the road also wearing their VR Apple headset
which
and
one?
Oh my
trading
God.
songs while they were doing it?
Fucking those Apple headsets are just... Oh, a Mega Axe! Yeah, we'll get the fucking
That's what
Mega
you're
Axe.
choosing. Don't break it, okay?
Yeah, do that. Sell your regular fucking axe.
You know, gentlemen, Valentine's Day it's never say I love her.
Come again.
Giant axe.
James, you're gonna be so upset when I tell you that I know you're making a good joke and you went robot. I don't know how it happens every time.
You know, maybe, yeah, I'm convinced it's specifically Discord because I never have these problems when I use WebEx or Teams or anything else.
Or no one tells you that you're having those issues.
You know, that's fair.
But also,
That is-
like, also I do imagine it is Discord. It's not like it's got, like, that kind of infrastructure. This is a free thing, so, like,
Yeah.
I would understand why maybe it's not the best.
Yeah. Maybe they hear the excited anticipation of me taking a deep breath to say something, and they're like, nope.
All right, so I went shopping. So I guess it sounds like I could go... Oh, no, I want to go to Dr. Lady to buy some shit. We're gonna
Buy some Heelys.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Oh, you know, I'm glad that you went to see the doctor because I have a fun doctor
Please
story.
head to the exam room.
So, this past weekend, Justin's oldest daughter's
Well, how much do
elementary
you want?
school had a charity fundraiser, or not a charity fundraiser, a fundraiser
your
for
time.
the school. And every year, they do a fun theme. So last year, it was 90s theme, and everyone who showed up went all out. You know, the nylon track suits that have the neon yellows and reds, the cargo shorts, the grunge look. People who show up to this charity auction, they go all out with the theme, and the same was true this year.
should
There were about
work.
300 people. It was 70s
Here you go.
theme,
You want that
and
one?
everyone dressed up. Jamf dressed up as a disco
should
ball
work.
that she made
Here you go.
herself. I spent
You want that one?
$15 on a
Thanks.
Party City
That
disco
should
shirt,
work.
and
Here
that
you
was
go.
my contribution, and a lot of
want
people
that one?
complimented me on it, and I felt bad because I spent all of 5
Thanks.
minutes finding it, whereas Jamf spent all week working on her disco ball. So at the
That
auction,
should
people
work.
will
Here you
put
go.
things up like a basket of Stanley cups with different teas and other assorted drinks in there, or like a come to our
You wanna
cabin
shop?
by the lake for the weekend, or
Try not to suffer any
some things at the school, like
injuries.
you could be
I
your
want the
child could
data
be
I collect
principal
from
for
you
the
to be of
day,
use.
or they can rename different rooms to
Why
whatever
do
they
you have
want.
such a serious look on your face?
Jen and Chad,
Try not to suffer
there is
any
a
unnecessary
medical doctor
injuries.
who,
I
whose
want the
child
data I
goes
collect from you
to
to be
our
of use.
school, and he was offering
Why do you have such a
a
serious look on your
vasectomy
face?
for the charity auction.
Try not to suffer any unnecessary injuries.
Nothing
want the
like
data I collect
going
from you
to
to be
a
of
school
use.
function and saying,
Take your
"Hey,
time.
you want to not do this again?"
Try not to suffer
Yeah.
any unnecessary
Absolutely.
injuries. I want the
So
data I collect from you to be
it
of use.
went. People bid on it because we get to watch it anonymously because HIPAA. But the story in my head, and I don't want to know the truth because the story is funnier in my head. I'd like to imagine a wife bid on it and had a very funny conversation on the way home.
Yes. I like this new headcanon.
I see.
I like that.
Yeah, so
Why do you
that's
have
what we're
such a
going with,
serious look on your
and it would
face?
be a shame for it to go to waste after someone bid
your
on
time.
it.
Yeah.
know?
I feel like you have a
Game
different
question.
vibe going
This
on.
has the
Try
skill
not to suffer any
icon
unnecessary injuries.
to
I
it.
want the data I
So this
collect from
isn't
you to be
actually
of
an
use.
accessory. This is me giving. This is
Take
like
your time.
buying a TM in Pokemon. I'm
Try not
giving
to suffer
a
any
persona this
unnecessary
move.
injuries. I want the data
Sort
I
of.
collect from you to
It
be of
is
use.
still an item.
Okay.
While you have it
I
equipped,
feel
you
like
functionally
have,
have
a
that
different vibe
skill.
going on.
Oh, interesting. So,
So-
like, how
Take
does
your
that
time.
work? Like, when you're in the game, does it like show
Try
off
not
to
to
the
suffer any
side, like on
unnecessary
your
injuries.
move
I
selection,
want the data I
or?
collect from you to be of use.
So what will happen is your persona normally has
Why do you have
8
such a
skills,
serious
four
look on
four
your
in
face?
each column. The skill attached to your item appears above your 2 columns as like a header. Like you also have this, so
Got
you will
it.
see Invigorate 3, which is excellent because it restores your soda pop every turn of combat.
Okay, so here's my question. Is it a thing I have to select and be like, hey, give me Soda Pop this turn, or is it a passive thing?
It's passive. At the start of each of your turns in combat, so like if you put it on Joker, the start of each of his turns, he will get Soda Pop back.
How much
if
Soda
you give
Pop?
It to... is it Invigorate 3?
Yeah.
I think it's 10. I'm Googling it right now.
Because if it's an item I equip, that means I'm getting rid of my XP bonus.
Boost, yeah.
Okay.
Invigorate 3. Let's see. It gives 7 SP per turn, each turn, passively. So another way of thinking about it is that it just decreases the casting cost of all of your skills by 7.
Yeah. Interesting. Do I guess maybe 15% XP isn't that huge, given how much XP it takes. Yeah, for only 7 SP, like, on the one hand, because, like, I could always, like, item myself into more Soda Pop, especially now that I have access to vegetables, I guess. I'm assuming some of the vegetables can do it. I recently found something else that gave me Soda Pop, too. What was I all excited about that gave me Soda Pop? Oh, I think it was stuff that I could get from Jose.
Back alley vendor and host Jose. Yeah, Jose.
Yeah. Were you making a joke about Jose, or is there another vendor I'm forgetting about?
There was like a vendor in like on Sundays in Central Street.
Oh, it's the sweet potatoes.
Yeah, the sweet potato guy. Yeah.
But that's weird. Okay. Yeah, because I can always item my way to Soda Pop, but I can't item my way to higher levels with XP. So I actually don't think it's worth that.
Take care.
Okay. But I got other items, so I think now it's hideout time and go to the... Oh, I'm gonna save.
Yeah, there you go. I was about to say, save your game, then go to the hideout.
I can't remember how to fucking save! There it is. Okay, we got there.
You'll find one of your buttons.
Yeah. I'm only 100 whatever fucking hours into this. Okay.
Okay.
No, a similar problem that I was having, so
Everyone's
playing through
here.
Persona 3 right now, they have the button scheme. That's fine. Sometimes I'll switch over to Honkai to like play a little bit, just to fill like a little bit of time when I get to a good
let's
stopping
go.
point in Persona. And the button scheme are so different that the menu button in Persona 3 is the use your limited time like charge up ability in Honkai, and I get so mad because I'm
Are you
thinking I'm
ready?
opening up
It's
the
time
menu.
for
I'm
work.
like, no, the
Let's
thing
go.
that took me like 10 minutes to charge up. Fine. It's very frustrating, but anyway.
So right now I have Robbie, Gwen, and Haru. Does that feel good?
Yeah, I think that's fine. You could probably Haru and On are interchangeable, but if you want to keep Haru around, that's great. I think you'll be.
We'll keep Haru just because I can, like, I've had a harder time. She's got more powerful psychic stuff than I currently have access to. I have
Okay.
powerful fire stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. I can, I guess, just go here and do something. I'm trying to remember why it made me leave before. It was just like, oh, we have to go. Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Hey.
I mean, we could just
Yeah.
find one on the ground.
Yeah. Carl does bring up a good point. The Haru Gwen showtime.
Yes, also true, because it's fucking great.
Somewhere.
Okay.
What else do I have on my list? They are just people.
Well, it's like, I based on her cognition of stuff, I was like, are the people gonna be people, or are the people gonna be enemies? Like, I feel like that was okay, you're clearly an enemy.
I thought I saw someone, then I didn't anymore. I think it's fine.
Let that be advantage.
All right.
Don't rush.
Happy
And-
unicorns.
And I don't have to worry about keeping you
They're
alive,
weak, but don't let your guard down.
so we
Persona.
can just do murders.
we could do all the murders.
For me.
My skills exceed yours.
Can I? Oh, these are all just one. I I could do that. That's a lot, though.
Ready anytime.
Alright, yeah, they're weak to this stuff, so...
Patience, Robbie Damon, patience. I know we love hearing your voice lines, but...
Good one, Crow.
I mean... Yeah, I can also curse somebody.
Sure. It's time.
Not with this person, but I have cursed somebody. There we go. Aha! Sure, I guess do that? I don't know how it works when this is an insta-kill thing. Okay, great.
So the way it normally works mechanically is that if a normal enemy doesn't have any weakness to it, I think those insta-kills are either between it's around 50% chance.
Okay.
And then if they're weak to it, it's 90% chance of succeeding.
Cool. Dope.
Look, you leveled
Step
up.
forward.
Your choice of XP item, I think, just validated your decision.
We had room to
And that's
spare.
confirmation bias, kids.
Can't door, so I guess I jump.
Can't door, you jump. While you're leaping around, I had a really fun epiphany last week, and so did Jamf. So, fun fact, chat, I'm going to be in Austin next week for a friend's wedding. Next week, in Austin, for a wedding.
Why is that special, James?
Well, other than it being our friend's wedding, Jen, you so acutely pointed out that is South by Southwest.
Yup, sure is.
And I stopped dead in my tracks and looked at Jamf, who was on the couch behind me, and said, "Hey, did you know it's South by Southwest next week?" Is she? They were deer in the headlights. I had deer in the headlights, and everything just started making sense of why hotels were hard to come by, and rental cars, and everything.
Yup.
And we're like, why?
Yeah. Interesting choice to have a wedding in the Austin area during South by.
Yeah, we're pretty sure she had no idea, and
Which is wild. Just that's a wild thing to me too. That you wouldn't if you plan a wedding for Austin in the spring, you check the South by dates. But
you would think.
I went the wrong. Where the fuck am I trying to go at this point? Holy shit! I just accidentally went out the fucking front entrance. I clearly missed a door that was supposed to be accessible. Fucking hate this game! Alright, it's fine. We're gonna...
Hey, welcome to the Water Temple of Persona.
I don't... Is that... Okay, you say that. Is that an apt... fucking analogy?
No, absolutely not.
Actually absolutely not? Or you heard the tone in my voice and are concerned to say yes now?
No, I'm just trying to think of something that's very difficult, and no, there's no changing water levels or moving rooms around or locked doors that you need to find keys to. It's not a water temple.
So the things you just listed are not things that I would consider to be the bad parts of the water temple. So now I'm not sure. Yeah, so I can't get in. I can't get into the elevator. That's the whole fucking point. Okay, is that a door I can get into? Is that the point? We're gonna fucking find out in a second.
We'll seize the day.
Don't worry though, they're no big deal.
Oh great, you're weak to curse stuff.
Curse skills will work.
Okay, we don't know about anything else.
Persona!
We're gonna try nuking you. That feels like a different kind of curse.
Still fight.
This is how I imagine the seal looks like if he became a blackguard. Like a fallen paladin. Cthulhu, shield, black wings, red armor.
Do I have other curse skills? Is it just... You're not my broken one. You're a regular one.
Yeah, he's a regular one.
Hell yeah.
That did it.
That certainly did it. I was kind of hoping it would knock him down so I could take him, but that's fine. Yeah, Liz, yeah, there's no trust in the analogy game anymore.
Battle's over.
No, I don't even trust myself, to be honest.
Oh, hello.
They're weak, but don't let
Hello,
your guard
Speedo
down.
Leopard. Mountain Girl.
We
What
are
did
the
we just
better
say your thing
fighters.
is? Your fire.
Use fire attacks to hit its weak points.
And a
Listen.
cruel leopard. Alright, well, we'll just
Easy if we stay
do our
close.
signature move of nuke everyone.
We'll give them the Gwen special. You know, Pathos, honestly, I had 5 in one day. Three for me. Oh.
What
We
did
are
we
the better
say?
fighters.
Yeah.
Use fire attacks to hit its
You're
enemies.
fire. We don't
We
know
are the
anything
better
about you.
fighters. Use fire attacks to hit its weak points.
What are you even
My
hit yet?
skills
We'll
exceed
try
yours.
that. So, okay. Perfect. Love that for us.
Behold,
So Sassy sent me a video. Harley's not doing great. I should fix that.
Let's go.
Sassy sent me a video proposing a concept that I really liked, and I agreed with her that she could be my time travel buddy.
Go on.
So the concept, what did I want? Fire? The concept being, whoever you pick someone to be your time travel buddy, okay? And you have to agree on this. And the idea being that you have an agreement that if one of you ever comes to the other and says, like, I have time traveled. I am from the future or whatever. I have seen the future, whatever. And like, here's this information. Whoever your time travel buddy is, they have to believe you, because we've all seen too many movies and books and other pieces of media where someone knows something definitively and they've been able to send a message, go back in time, whatever, to tell somebody, and everyone thinks they're fucking crazy, and then everything breaks bad because the thing they said was going to happen it ends up happening, and blah blah blah. So the idea of the time travel buddy, or you're in a time loop, or like anything where there's time fuckery. If you go to your person and you say it, they have to believe you, with the known caveat of like, hey, you guys have made this agreement, and part of that agreement is you promise you're not going to fuck with each other on it. You're not going to say it as a joke, like, I think I'm stuck in a time loop, whatever. Because then you've lost all credibility as the time buddy, and then the problem just exists again. So everyone should have a time travel buddy, so that way then if you ever get stuck in a time loop, or if you ever get Groundhog Day'd, or have to, or see the future, whatever, you have a person who will have to believe you and help you get the message across.
You know, the funny thing about that is that I have actually had that thought of, like, what would I do if I was caught in time travel? But I've never thought to have a dedicated time travel buddy, but I have thought of, like, a specific phrase that I have never told anyone that would be my, like, if I found myself in a time travel loop, that I would approach myself and say the special code word, and me not in the time travel loop would be like, oh, I understand what's happening right now.
Well, that's making the assumption that there two of you exist.
That's true.
So I feel like you need to establish a time travel buddy for the case where you have to be able to talk to somebody who's not yourself.
good one, Crow.
Okay, we may need to chat after stream tonight.
James, after all this Persona stuff, I can't trust you anymore. Oh. I can't be your time travel buddy. I will.
Wow. I mean, I was about to lay into you for your hatred of homemade pasta, but now...
I don't hate it! I just think in the vast majority of cases, it's not worth the extra effort.
I'm so angry.
I'm physically hurting
Won't have
right
any
now.
patience for niceties.
Oh. He's actually asking me questions. I have to actually do this one. He's irritable. Alright. God, I haven't had to do this in a long time. Which one? Nope, not that one. Fuck. Alright. I think I've already fucked this one up. Yeah, I don't know. Irritable. Yeah. Maybe. Sure. Yeah, you're right. Nope. Fuck. Just gave me his dirty fur and left.
Let's catch your breath. Just
Dirty
like I
fur.
thought.
God. Anyways, everyone should have a time travel buddy.
Well, I tried to have one.
No, you
but-
you just have to find somebody else that you haven't like ruined all credibility with. Oh, hey, Ares, what's up? Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to Persona 5, where everybody's talking about who your time travel buddy would be. Everybody should have a time travel buddy. The person that you trust to be able to tell them if you're stuck in a time loop or have had traveled back in time or seen the future or anything, and they have to believe you. And James is very upset that I told him that I will not be his time travel buddy. You do need to find the video, Sassy. They did a very good job of explaining it there. Yes. Hi, here. Thank you very much for bringing all your people over here. I hope you had a wonderful stream.
I may have shattered all trust with Jen, but I, for one, welcome our new rating overlords. Welcome. Hey, Jeff. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you for the resub, honey. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Jeff, do you want to be my time travel buddy? Please.
Gonna ask my IRL bestie right now. Come up with the code. Yes, do it. Absolutely do it.
Okay. Thank you, Jeff. See, Jeff is a compassionate soul who also appreciates the art of homemade pasta.
He's only like half and listening. He's like, I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, everyone find a person to be your time travel buddy. And keep in mind, the caveat is that, like, when you guys agree to be time travel buddies, you can't fuck with each other on it, because then you lose the credibility that is, like, the foundation of having a time travel buddy. Because we all know, all the movies and books and whatever, when somebody's, like, goes to a friend and is like, I'm stuck in a time loop, and they're like, haha, very funny, and don't help them with it because they don't believe them. Oh, good. Sassy posted the TikTok it was in and pinned it. You might be the first mod who's ever figured out how to pin a chat message, first of all. So congrats on that. So everyone can see the full explanation there. They were much more eloquent about it. But everybody should have a time travel buddy, just in case. Anyways, James, you want to yell at me about homemade pasta? I like how we had a raid show up, and it's like, hey, have a time travel buddy. Let's talk about the merits of homemade pasta. Just hit a wide range of things.
You know, I would like to shout, but Justin's oldest daughter came downstairs, and now she's heading back upstairs because she wanted to show me that she can whistle now.
Oh, that's cool. I can't whistle, so.
Well, I don't know if you could be I don't know if I want you to be my time travel buddy if you can't whistle. That's part of the code.
There you go. Yeah, that's exactly why. What is happening here? Oh, their head is just down. I was like, what is wrong with this horse?
Justin's oldest daughter lost her 2 front teeth yesterday, so whistling became significantly easier.
Yeah, to be fair, I could whistle when I was missing both of my front teeth, so, like, fair. Well, I'm excited for her that she can whistle.
Mm-hmm. She's very proud of it. That and cartwheels are the big thing right now that she is very proud to show off.
Hell yeah, cartwheels.
Yeah. But yeah, homemade pasta. So this is going to get into philosophical territory. So if people want to go get a drink of water or hydrate or stretch, if they don't want to hear me wax philosophically of ancient Greece. My thought on just preparing and cooking food in general is it's always going to take longer than the actual consumption of it. It's like, it might take me 30 minutes to make something that I'm going to eat in less than 5 minutes, or like I might make pasta and sauce and all of that, and that's like, it's several hours of work for something that's not going to take long. However, that's strictly from a utilitarian perspective, that I need to consume calories and I'm going to do so in the most efficient way possible. For me, cooking is about more than just utilitarian, consumption of calories. It's like something that's fun to prepare with like jam for my children, or even when I come to visit you and Jeff. Like you helped me make my family's homemade gnocchi recipe, and I thought that was a fun experience to do and share that with people. So yeah, like a homemade pasta, like yeah, is it much more efficient to get Barilla and throw on a pot of boiling water, and 9 minutes later you have some al dente spaghetti? Yeah, sure, it's faster, but I think it's a fun and engaging activity to do with other people. And even if you're not doing it with other people, looking up recipes and like finding groups, or like connecting with my grandmother with it was fun to like learn these recipes. And like every time I make a homemade recipe, I think of my grandmother and like all of her stories. So like for me, it's a very there's a multiple experiences within that's beyond just time to eat and get those calories.
So I feel like partially this was a bait and switch conversation, because I feel like what you're talking about and what that tweet that sparked this was talking about are two different things.
What's my next move?
So there is the experience of like cooking with people and connecting to old family recipes and stuff like that. That is different from just the statement, hey, if I need pasta, if I'm gonna have pasta, and my choices are do homemade pasta or buy a pack of something, there is not necessarily enough of a difference in the quality and taste and like the how it adds to a dish to justify all of the extra stuff that goes into the homemaking of it. Now, when you're looking at it as an activity to do with people or to share with people, that's a completely separate thing.
Yeah, I would still say though that the taste of homemade pasta is significantly better than store-bought, and he is jumping to conclusions because he hasn't practiced enough.
I mean, it's like, I also agree with the other thing that he said, is like, he didn't say like, just go buy like the cheapy, Barilla thing. It's like, hey, like if you want like a good pasta, like get one of the good things of pasta. Like get something that actually is of the level where it actually says on the package how long it's been dried for, or like I will get, pre-done pastas from like the farmer's market and stuff like that somebody else has made, and I was like, yeah, you've got all the cool flavors or whatever, and you've made it into an easy to prepare format. Like that's good and fine. I don't think his lack of practice on making it negates anything. And I also need to make it very clear, it's like, I'm talking about, like, like, not all, this is gonna start a whole thing, not all noodles are pasta.
That's true. Not all noodles are pasta.
I feel like there are some kinds of noodly things and things that use that same sort of type of dough that, like, yes, it does make sense and is better to home make it. So like when you talk about doing the gnocchi, I was like, yeah, any like pre-prepared gnocchi, I'm like, like homemade is way better than that, because there's no good way to make something that dense that preserves and recooks well. So like gnocchi, absolutely. Noodles, like for like good like udon and like ramen noodle things, so like those are better fresh because they're thick and starchier, and like being able to recook those, again, not as good. Anything that needs to be chewy like that, much better if you do home make it. If you're like, I'm home making just fucking fettuccine stuff, nah, fucking just buy. If it's wide and flat, if it's a thin thing, you could just buy it. As soon as you get any density to it, yes, it's better to home make it.
I think from my perspective, and I'm obviously very biased because my maternal side is super Italian. They immigrated not too long ago in the grand scheme of things. And when I saw that tweet, what I'm seeing is, the store-bought stuff tastes tastes just as good, and I'm gonna forego the entire experience or trying to improve on something. And I was like, oh, that you can't do that. Like homemade always tastes so much better than the store-bought stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the example I gave you too. Was the idea is like, I don't know if like homemade always tastes better than store-bought stuff. And like, and I mean that like as a generality, not even just about pasta things.
Let's make this
Cause like the example I brought up was like, I love a good tomato bisque soup. And I was like, I'll fucking make a tomato bisque. It's like, yeah, it's like I get it at restaurants and I can buy pre-done stuff or whatever. And it's like the amount of work and time that took for a result that was about the same. But it's like, nah, it's better just to buy that. Fuck it. So like not homemade doesn't necessarily equal done better, tasting better, better texture, whatever. Sometimes just either you gotta spend a lot of money on some really wicked ingredients, or the stuff you can get from a store or from a restaurant or whatever is actually good and is totally fine. But yeah, no, the thing with the pasta, I was like, yeah, I feel like for the most part, I don't disagree with them. Just you can buy the stuff and it's fine. If you're doing it for the experience and the sharing with people, that's a different conversation. And if you're doing a big thick boy, then yeah, you definitely homemake it.
I think in my mind I can't divorce the two, because even if I'm cooking for myself, that is practice and increasing my skill for the inevitable cooking for someone else. I can't in my family, and getting back into philosophy, I can't separate the two, because cooking and eating is such a communal activity thing that even when I'm doing it by myself, I see it more as practice and ways to improve and like know what I did well, what I didn't do well, how I can improve it next time, so that when I am cooking for other people, it is going to be the best quality that I am capable of doing in that moment.
Oh, well, here's the other thing too, is like, I would rather spend the time, energy, and effort on doing those things, doing that practice, and getting better at stuff that is the stuff that does need to be done, and not spend it on things that, like, I don't need to spend the time perfecting the pasta when I can buy pasta. I will spend the time perfecting, like, again, like my grandmother's pasta sauce. Yes, I could buy jarred pasta sauce, but that is that family connection, so that's the thing I spend my time on. Anyways. It's one of those things that, like, hey, if it's a thing you enjoy, I'm not gonna tell you not to enjoy it and that it's wrong to enjoy it or whatever. I ran through here before.
Show me your true form.
So like, I'm not saying that that's invalid by any means. I'm saying the literal tweet of like, hey, just buy the pasta. I don't think there's anything wrong with that fucking tweet.
Ready, Joker.
Okay. But you know what, I think our friendship is healthy enough that we can have polite disagreements and not get hurt and cry on you uncontrollably for like 10 to 15 seconds.
I keep forgetting to heal Haru.
Don't worry, the game forgot about her story, so it's fine. It tracks.
What?
This, like, Haru doesn't get a lot of time like in the spotlight, and in fact, like, her own palace was more about Morgana coming to terms with, no, I'm gonna stay with these people because I threw a hissy fit.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is very true. Fucking hell!
Last one.
Just hit it.
Let's catch your breath. Okay, let's
Fucking
move
unicorn.
on.
Yes, Sassy, that was very deliberate. It was.
Sassy, how far are you to your re-listen of Adventure Zone? 'Cause I don't think you're far enough for me to make the joke I was gonna make. Anyways, something I would
The
like
enemies are gone. We can move ahead.
to put up for discussion is one of those things that I said to Jeff that I thought made perfect sense, and he looked at me like it was one of the most insane things I've ever said. And which happens, I guess, with I was gonna say a surprising frequency. I don't think it actually would surprise anybody. An alarming frequency might be the best way to phrase it. Is I observed that there is a difference in what kind of energy you have to put towards your eyelids based on whether you are more awake or more sleepy. Like when I'm awake right now, the energy is into closing. The energy is into the blink. But if I get tired, the energy is into the open. And it's the idea of like, what is the natural resting state? And it just, for whatever reason, just fucking fascinates me. The idea that there's just a switch that flips at some point where it's like, ah yes, instead of using energy to close them, you will use energy to open them. Jeff, shut up! I'm not wrong! Right now, I'm not having to put energy into keeping my eyes open. It's just the way I exist right now. But later, when it's bedtime and I go lay down, they're gonna want to be closed, and I have to try to open them.
Are you saying you're trying to navigate that nebulous gray area between involuntary and voluntary muscle control? Like you just normally breathe until you start thinking about breathing, and then suddenly it's like I have to keep breathing or I'm gonna be in trouble.
I guess I kind of like that. It's like I don't think it's like a gray area between it. It's just like it's one of those fascinating things that like because I don't think this is a thing that changes when you're thinking about it, as opposed to the breathing thing. Now I'm thinking about that. Hey, everybody think about the fact that your tongue doesn't quite fit in your mouth. So,
Save your game.
Oh, good point. Not that fucking button. God, which button? Oh, I should also heal some people while I'm in here. Yeah, it's like, because I don't think it's a thing that changes. It's just like at some point in the day, your brain goes, it's the opposite time. You're just gonna do the other thing now. Okay, I want Morgana.
Well, yeah, I mean, that usually happens when Mercury's in retrograde and Pisces, or Venus is in the 5th house of Pisces.
Yeah, when Venus is in Gatorade.
Yeah, when Venus is in Gatorade and your lit composition notebook is red, then things feel like 5.
James, I don't appreciate the series of jokes you tried to make there.
Let's get
also,
back
everyone
to
knows a
exploring.
composition notebook is just black and white.
Is that the part where the joke just fell apart?
Yeah, exactly. Liz, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at all. I just ruined so many people right now. Oh, here's another thing. Here's another thing to think about.
Thinking about saliva. Okay.
Here's another thing for everybody to think about. You only breathe through one side of your nose at a time.
That's true. I thought there was something wrong with me.
And I don't know why your body goes, it's gonna be this side now. But...
Yeah. I legit thought that was the reason why I wasn't good at running, because I was only getting half the oxygen I could.
Show me your true form.
And as it turns out, despite my best attempts to find something wrong with me, I'm just not a good runner.
That one's really rare.
Which is a very sad realization to make, Chad.
Her skills will work.
Okay, so you are Kersey, and you're
Use my
just...
persona.
Yeah, I guess.
Finish it.
Anyways, blinking energy. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So
what exactly was Jeff's position on blinking? Or is it just you're overthinking
his position was I'm fucking insane and I should just go to sleep.
That's fair. What time was this conversation?
Oh, I think it was while we were going to bed. I don't think it was just like over dinner, but maybe he remembers.
Okay, because I would like to point out that Jam gets very philosophical between the hours of midnight and like maybe 45 minutes after when I want to go to sleep. Like we'll be in bed just about to fall asleep, and she'll roll over and just say like just the most random philosophical thing of like, hey, like do you think about your eyelids a lot? I'm like, okay, this is okay.
Jamf and I are the same person. That's what I just learned.
Yeah. So if that is true by the transitive property of algebra, she's Gwen?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. You know what? That makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't know what to do with that.
But a transitive property of algebra, that's tough. But yeah, a lot of our most philosophical conversations happen between the hours of 11:30 and 1 a.m.
Oh god, no, we are very asleep at that point. It's usually, I think my super unhinged things come with, like, we get ready for bed, we get into bed, we have not yet turned off the final light, and we'll just be having random conversations, and then it'll be silent for about 10 solid seconds, and I think that's how Jeff knows something's about to happen. And then I'll turn over and I'll say, sometimes I won't even turn over, I'll just be looking at the ceiling, and I'll say this unhinged thing, and I feel him slowly sit up just enough to look at me, and then he's like, what the fuck?
Do you think Jeff could use that ability to figure out when Discord's gonna cut out for me? If he can sense, like, when the energy is coming for a joke, he's like, oh, Discord's gonna cut out for him.
I don't know, maybe, because he also has this really weird ability to know what the temperature is outside. And I don't mean, like, you know, he's looked somewhere. I mean, like before we go and take the dogs for a walk at night, as we're, like, getting ready, like, the temperature can vary so much during the day that, like, we'll need to check, like, is it still warm out? Is it cold out? I don't know. So, like, as we're getting the dogs harnessed up, we'll ask the, our I don't want to say the words, our smart home assistant, be like, what's the current temperature outside? And I'll ask that question, and then before it gives the answer, Jeff will be like, it's 72, or, like, he'll make his guess, and he's usually within, like, 2 degrees. Like, tonight he was within 1. So it's just a thing. That's just a thing. He knows. G or A? G. I was like, well, G or A or S? What the fuck are we talking about? I understand what we're doing now. Yeah, we'll ask the G, what the temperature is, and Jeff will guess it. I asked that G as well, and he's usually pretty right. So maybe he could tell when Discord's about to cut out. Although he doesn't do that, he hasn't done that during Breach games, so maybe it doesn't extend to that.
I'm usually not talking during Breach games. I'm just reviving people and providing support.
Let's see what else.
It's like, oh, you kids and your wacky stories of, like, housing multiple souls in a body. I'm just here for support now.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's not quite D&D time yet. It's close. It's very close, but not quite.
There's like it looks like a section I didn't get to, I guess. That's kind of like a weird open spot, but I also don't know how I would have been there. So I guess maybe not. Like, map-wise, like, that looks like that should be a space there, because there's, like, just an open hallway, right? I'm trying to use my little pointer on my map to kind of look, but, like, you know where I'm talking.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think that's probably something I access later. I think I just go fight this guy. I think I just go do that.
I think your intuition serves you well.
Do I want to give what's-his-butt more soda pop? He's kind of low on it. How am I for soda pop items? I have so many HP items. What am I fucking doing? I got enough of those. Maybe I'll just give him another... God, I have so much fucking coffee.
You made all the coffee.
I have so much coffee. I'm not going to use it right now, but I have a lot. So we're going to give this to fucking Robbie Damon, who's going to betray me at some point. I'm convinced. I'm fucking convinced. I'm going to look like a fucking idiot if I get to the end of this game and no, he was actually fine the whole time.
Jeff, I was about to ask, what's your confidence interval on that? I mean, we all know, we're all people of math. We know a static point estimate isn't as good as a confidence interval.
Oh, hello. Position hack? What the shit is happening? Changed cognition in your face. There. What? What just happened?
That will occasionally happen, you know. That's one of her perks, one of her skills.
That we all just black out for 10 seconds? And then the enemies are on the ground?
Yeah.
Well, I can't capture them, so I guess I'm just gonna fucking shoot you. That was...
They're just very confused.
Yeah, I'm confused. Okay, well, we're here now, I guess.
Persona.
What the fuck? Anyway.
It's like you get a surprise round on them.
So I went to my first of several weddings over the next couple of weeks, this weekend. And it was for Josh Flanagan and his lovely
of those Flanagans.
And his lovely new wife Nadia. It was awesome because I haven't seen Josh since he left for LA. And I miss him so much. And I miss Eastwood. They didn't bring Eastwood, which like makes sense that they wouldn't drive all the way from LA just so they could bring the dog, but I am upset because I miss that dog so much. This wedding was one of those things that if you wrote down on paper what kind of like the schedule of the wedding was gonna be, it would have sounded like unhinged in like a bad way. You would have been like, there's no way this works, but they fucking made it work. It was so much fun. So, it was like an awesome, cool ceremony. They had their friend Zach be the officiant, and the ceremony was pretty much Zach essentially did like a 15-minute stand-up routine that was like what I would call a nice roast.
Aww.
Of the two of them in their relationship. Like, it was all very positive, but it was still like peppered with them like here's all these funny things you should know about these people. So he does that. The vows are very cute and all. Like, I don't think I've ever laughed more during a wedding ceremony.
She's been shot,
Like,
and she can't
it
move.
was
Someone help Noir.
fucking great. But like they like the ring bearers were like a group of what I'm gonna guess was like all of their like nieces and nephews or whatever. They're all dressed like hobbits, bringing the rings up.
I love it.
Like, that was fucking great. So the thing anybody should know about, like, Nadia is Lebanese, to the point where, like, a lot of her family is still in Lebanon. Like, a bunch of people from this wedding flew in from Lebanon to be here. And they perfectly, like, married what you would expect, what you would expect from, like, a U.S. wedding, and what I'm assuming is the traditional things you would expect from a Lebanese wedding. Like, they did their entrance to the reception, had, like, people, like, in, like, kind of, like, traditional garb, like, with, like, the big, like, drums, like, coming in and, like, doing, like, a big, like, dance with them that lasted, like, this is the longest fucking entrance I've ever seen. But, like, getting, like, fucking hype at the beginning of the reception, like, doing this big old entrance. Josh's dad, has passed away. And, like, the way they, like, honored him at the reception is rather than having, and Josh even, like, said this, he's like, rather than having, like, a corner memorial thing where it's like, here's a picture of him and like, whoa, we missed you, whatever. He's like, my dad was a 3rd degree black belt, so it's like the honor for him. He's like, my niece is gonna do a demonstration for us, and his niece comes out and she's in her full karate gi. She's like a senior blue belt, and so they put up like major like pump up jams, and she just starts like fucking breaking boards. It was the coolest thing.
That is awesome.
It was dope as hell. So if you had written down, okay, cool, so the ring's gonna be delivered by hobbits, and we're gonna have this traditional Lebanese entrance, and then this 14-year-old is gonna just stand in the middle of the dance floor and kick boards in half, you'd be like, what the fuck? But it was dope as hell. And then when like the actual like reception started, with like the actual like the music-y parts and everything, like the music was like alternating like stuff we know from the US, like the like Arabic like versions of it. Like if you weren't listening to the words, you'd be like, yes, this is like the music I would expect, and all of a sudden you go, this is not English. What is happening? It was fucking great.
Well, as we all know, the lyrics are the last thing that I listen to in a song, so I probably would have been fooled for hours.
Yeah. But it was really cool. It was exciting to see them. I think the other fun thing too is the table I ended up sitting at was all day 5 people. It was the producer from that I haven't seen in a couple of years. And it was the leads, Ryan Cooper, who was the adult, and then Walker, who was the kid. But when we filmed day 5, Walker was 12. And that was 7 years ago. He's a full-ass adult now. I did not recognize him. I recognized his parents, so I was like, oh, you're Walker. Like, I did not put that together. And it was so funny because I recognized his parents, and we sit down at the table, and it was his mom was the first one at the table, like the producer knew who I was. He remembered me because we'd worked on other things since day 5. But everybody else at the table, you could tell was kind of like, who, like, you're clearly relevant, and I can't figure out why. And his mom was the first one that was like, oh, you were the office PA. You're the one who, like, took care of us when we were, like, filming out in Alpine. And that's when Walker went, oh, you're the Zelda girl, because Breath of the Wild had just come out while we were doing day 5. So, we talked about Breath of the Wild, and, he was playing on a Switch, between shots and everything. So he's like, oh, you're the Zelda girl. And that's when Ryan was like, you're the scientist, because that's how he knew me. So then everybody, we're all chatting and everything. I was so happy to find out, so, when Josh was still in Austin, and he needed to go out of town, I was the dog sitter for Eastwood. Walker is the dog sitter for him now that he's out in LA. So we bonded over how fucking insane that dog is. Turns out he's still insane. But it was so cool to see Walker, and then also to be like, oh my god, yes, please tell me about Eastwood and everything. And all the treats you sneak him and all that. So it was a weird wedding to see some of these people. But it was a lot of fun. It was a good time. It was great to see Josh. I got to see the Willems, which was great because I hadn't seen them since Arizona Circle. So it was really cool to catch up with some people. And there were only 2 people there that I was like, I have to pretend that I tolerate you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I do think it's very on brand for you that you could have a table full of people know you as the blank girl, and every single person is different, and it's still valid.
Yep. Absolutely tracks. But yeah, it was super fun. Yeah, I did really appreciate that everyone had a different adjective for me, which the producers thought was very funny. But it was so cool to see the people that I hadn't seen in a number of years, and how some of them had completely changed. And some of them hadn't changed at all. Walker's parents, Ryan, the producer, the other people that were at our table that I'm specifically not naming, but you know. They all looked exactly the fucking same. But then I saw Walker, and there were some other people at the nearby table from us, so I had to be like, I know this person. How do I know them? And then 30 minutes went by, and I was like, oh, it's because they used to look completely different. What the fuck? I did also appreciate that they recognized me, even though the fact that when we filmed day 5, that's when I had my teal and purple hair. So it was shorter, it was much shorter, and a very different color. So the fact that they still recognized me, I was like, hey, that's cool.
They sensed the energy and vibe you were giving off. We know her. How do we know her?
That is true. I do have a certain energy. And I feel like that's probably more recognizable than anything else. All right, well, what the fuck is this? Okay. Oh, it's not a thing I can jump up on. It's a thing I jump down from later, I guess. Okay. That's fun. Anyways, it is officially D&D time. I only have generic D&D things. I don't know if you have any specific things you would like to discuss. Oh,
it's funny, because I only have specific D&D things.
Oh, okay!
Yeah. Yeah, so for chat, so Jen's campaign that we play every Thursday, Jen unleashed a horror upon me and me alone, and put me in a very precarious situation and ended the game on it.
I didn't unleash a horror on you. I placed a horror, and you walked in by yourself.
I walked in by myself in my family's estate that there would be absolutely no reason why I couldn't feel free to move about the cabin. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then the horror is just waiting there. It's like, well, why would you go by yourself? It's like,
no, I need to point out where you went to was a separate building on the grounds.
Yes.
So it's not like you went somewhere else in your house. You were like, I'm gonna go outside at night after we know we got the attention of someone that we were trying to not get the attention of.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's still on the grounds. There would be no reason not to.
I'm just saying, I thought it was very interesting that multiple of you asked for things from the person you were supposed to go meet there, and only one of you went.
Well, we like to keep you on your toes too, Jen.
Yeah. I mean, what I need to point out is, first of all, I do fucking love that, and I think it was a great place to end it, and I can't wait to see what you guys do with that tomorrow. I need to point out, cliffhangers are fun like that. The problem is it's a cliffhanger for me too, because I cannot prepare for what the fuck you guys are gonna do about it after you've had a week to think about your reaction to it.
Oh, and you know me, I have thought about it.
Oh yeah, so my drives this week have been me going, let's try to think about at least the generalities of, like, the different categories of reaction we can have and what I'm gonna do with it. So we'll see. So yeah, do you want to be more specific about what happened for everybody else? Because right now we're still just talking in vague things.
Yeah. So what had happened was our party was on a primary mission that had a secondary objective, was to get any information on a particular, I don't want to say ne'er-do-well, but someone who may not be aligned with the interests of the powers that be. And we were explicitly told, do not engage with this person, just get information, they're very dangerous. Like, okay. We may have spotted that person in a tavern and we were not subtle with our looking at said person. So he has clocked us. Okay. Great. Anyway, we're back at my character's family estate, and my character's brother was preparing a few things for us, and he said, hey, or come, bring dinner or something in the evening, and to talk about the stuff that we've requested of him. I go by myself, or my character goes by himself, because it's his family, it's their family home. Like, there's no reason not to go about, and the other party members, my character's brother had interesting thoughts on the other party members. So I thought, I'll just go by myself to get the stuff. And the person who we were told not to engage with was in this building and clocked me, and that's where the game ended. So I've had all week to think about how to react, what to do, what to prepare, and yeah.
This is your chance. Hit him where it
It'll be fine.
Something else.
Oh yeah, no, it mechanically will be fine.
There's still plenty of time to make a new character.
Jen, I have told you I have made a backup character already. Chad Wood is my backup character, and they're gonna get progressively more annoying each time they die.
It's already annoying. It's already terrible. I like that he slapped himself in the— oh yes!
quickly. Beat him all at once.
No, I hit the wrong button.
Oh.
Fucking fuck!
Oh no.
Why is it that? That's fine. Whatever.
Oh, Gwen's sad. She's like, I wanted to hit him with the chair.
I wanted you to. Oh Jesus!
Chase my wrath.
I'm so upset. He's dead now. God damn it. Gwen, you're not the only one sad.
And now everyone is sad.
Finch also had interesting thoughts about your brother. 0 out of 10? Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, Ashley's character does not like my character's brother. That's fine.
Interesting.
I think,
I thought he was nice.
I thought he was nicer than how I envisioned it in my head, and I appreciate Jen for making him a little nicer.
I figured with what you've told me about the family dynamic that the siblings have to get nicer the closer to the end of the line they get. Cause like he's the third sibling. He's also not really getting a lot out of this deal either.
Oh, that's what you meant by the end of the line. You're like, are you in? Is something? Should I be worried about something?
No.
Should I be worried?
I figure Celine is the oldest and is kind of like in line and hair and everything, so she's a massive bitch. And Etienne is nicer because she's like I'm probably don't got a lot going for me, but like I could, so I need to kind of hedge my bets a bit. And then you've got Roland, who's like, I probably got a whole lot of nothing. I need to do my own thing, so like I gotta be nice, I gotta try to like play the game. So it's like that's the way I envisioned it.
And I'm here for it. I love it.
Yeah. Or there's Sassy's unhinged theory just now that maybe it wasn't actually your brother and that's why he was nicer and he didn't know.
Yeah. That was well, no, it's okay. I'll tell you now just to throw more chaos into your brain for tomorrow.
Great.
We totally had a theory
first
that
registration
they're the same person.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that was our theory. That so here's my tinfoil theory, Jen, because I don't know how much you're gonna change in 24 hours.
Probably not much. I've committed to a lot of things, and once I kind of cue it up, it's like this is probably just gonna be what it is.
That I respect that as a fellow DM.
Yeah.
So here's why this tinfoil theory I think it has legs. Is because we assumed when he clocked us in the tavern, it was because he was clocking our companions.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thought creeped in and goes, well, if they're the same person, maybe he clocked the table because he's like, what's my brother doing here? Who are these people? And so it wasn't actually our companions he was clocking. He was clocking me and it's like, well, who's Emil with? And that was the thought we all had, and everyone went, oh no.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. This scene is voice acted, so I'm gonna do this, and then we'll go back to D&D.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure what name to give it, so I just thought of a random one. Taro Tanaka.
That's way too simple. Aren't they gonna figure that out?
They already know what we look like, and that we've intruded into the palace.
And she's pretty much, like, invited us up to the top, so, like, I really don't think it matters.
Then again, it's probably better to be safe than sorry.
Don't make me pick a new name.
Okay, the fake name for this card is a little more elaborate this time. Shinji Nakanomatsu.
And now we stand out too much. Oh,
I
no.
also
Okay.
found a map of the casino. Joker, you can hold on to this card and the map. Don't lose them, okay?
Because
As for the
have you seen how much shit I'm
Tanaka
carrying
card-
around? I'm fine.
Where
Crow,
are
get
all of
rid
your
it
soda
next time you
pops?
see a garbage can.
We're just gonna put it in a garbage can. This sounds bad. Also, why do I feel like I know the name Tanaka?
Tanaka was the person in Persona 4 who had the Sunday TV show to buy stuff.
I wouldn't remember that. Is Tanaka one of the fucking Danganronpa guys? Was Tanaka the fucking, like, way too amped to be here guy?
Maybe?
Half-asking chat. Maybe somebody will catch up. No! Oh no, there was Gundam Tanaka, who was not the amped guy. Gundam Tanaka was Hamster Man. What was way too amped to be here? No, Tanaka wasn't Butter Guy. No, Butter Guy, I don't remember what his name was, but that was Corncob Hair. Yeah, Mondo was Butter Guy. Nekomaru, that's who I'm thinking of. No, Nekomaru was the big beefy guy. No, who am I thinking of? No, Nekomaru was like the guy who like half looked like he was like he must have secretly been a robot. No, like the way too amped, like everyone should be on time and like got challenged to the sauna competition with Mondo. What was his name? Mondo, fucking Danganronpa characters. Until somebody else fucking gets it. Yeah, like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's Mondo, that's fucking... God, what order is this in? Ishimaru, yeah, I just got to it, yes! Kiyotaka, okay, so I got, so the Taka's got me, alright. So I think we just called him Taka, didn't we? I feel like we just called him Taka, and that's why it was in my head. Alright. Mission solved. I was like, I can see him! Everyone's listed other stuff. Yeah, okay, he was Taka. There we go. So Tanaka, Taka, that's why I got it.
Oh.
No, don't give this guy a fucking access card! I don't trust him!
Look, I found the perfect exit. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Why did it look like the two of you were whispering?
We can also use that elevator now.
I don't think we can use the elevator. I feel like we can sort of use the elevator. I do. I miss
According to the map,
Danganronpa
it
100%.
would be quicker to use this path than to go back the way we came. Come, let's hurry on.
Maybe they'll make another one even better than the last chapter.
Well, here's the thing: is even if they made another one, like part of the problem I ended up having with by the time they got to V3 was it was cool when you got to I don't want to say earmuffs for anybody who hasn't played Danganronpa yet and intends to. I'm gonna do big old spoilers. I will take my hands off of my ears when we're out of spoiler territory. What I thought it was interesting when you did Danganronpa 2 that the cases followed the same pattern that they did in the first one of like the first case was like a very clear setup of the protagonist to be the killer, and it's like, oh no, you gotta prove it's not. And like this number case was the one where 2 people died, and like that mirroring I thought was really interesting for the second one. But then they kept that going for the third one. I'm like, okay, now it's starting to just feel like a little bit lazy that they're just copying the same things over and over again. So I worry that if they even did a fourth one and tried to retcon the fucking awful ending, I am worried that it would still just follow that same pattern, and what I enjoyed was not knowing that pattern existed. Like, at this point, if they did a fourth one, even if they were gonna fix it, I don't think, like, I miss Danganronpa in that I wish I could re-experience it for the first time. I don't think any version of playing it again would be half as satisfying, knowing kind of like where things go. And I feel like that would be a problem that would translate to a new game, is it would technically be new and have new characters, but if it's gonna just follow the same pattern, there is only like you kind of know what's gonna happen, so like it's not that exciting.
So it sounds like the ideal state then would be the people who made Danganronpa would make a new IP that they took some of that investigative stuff, but it's such an entirely new format and world that you could still have the experience of, like, I don't know what kind of pattern could possibly be here.
Yeah,
but...
like if they made a new, like, murder mystery investigation, like, visual novel game that wasn't, Survivor Island, I'd be fucking down. But yeah, as it stands right now with the format of Danganronpa, it's like, okay, cool, like, you kind of established that the format is truly the format. And it's like, all right, well, like, I get it now. So.
Didn't they make one for the Switch? I'm trying to think. Like, it had the same art style as Danganronpa.
There was something else from Spike Chunsoft. I would have to look though. And I feel like that's something I looked at, but I was like, oh, it's not gonna like do what I want it to do. So.
Yeah, it wasn't Somnium Files Pathos. It
no.
was something else. Yeah.
Maybe Somnium Files is what I was thinking of with Spike Chunsoft. So yeah, I should play the second Somnium Files, because that game was fucking insane. But yeah, the last little last little earmuff thing is Farron saying, isn't the end of 3 not canon? I would love to know where the fuck that comes from, because I never saw anything that said it wasn't canon, other than them maybe trying to backtrack like a year later, trying to be like, oh no, it's not canon, because they realized that 1, they cheapened the entirety of everything that they did with the rest of the series, and 2, made it very hard to do a 4th one. So like, if they said it's not canon, like, you can't put something in your own game and call it not canon. If it's a fan theory thing, and you're like, that's not canon, like, that's one thing. You can't put it in your game and be like, never mind. Fuck off with that, so.
Counterpoint. There's nothing stopping you from making your own headcanon about the series.
Right, but, I mean, well, no, that's... I feel like when they're like, this is how it ends, like, I don't think that's when you can headcanon your own shit. When it's like, here's an open-ended thing, you can't, like, the idea of being like, I'm gonna rewrite the end of this. Like, no, the thing exists. The people who wrote it this way, that's what it is. And, like, you can just be like, well, that sucks. And like you can imagine your own thing, but you know what the canon is. That's
yeah, you know. I mean, you could still have your happy thoughts of like, no, like this is how I would have done it better.
Yeah, like you can do that, but you're still like you're not. There is no changing the headcanon of it. Like the headcanon exists in the gaps that the actual thing leaves. It didn't leave a gap. It was like, here's the thing. Anyways, we've been earbuffed and stuck here for a very long time. We're gonna move on from this.
And that's how we'll solve world hunger.
Yeah. Jesus Christmas. Anyways, you saw it in a YouTube essay. I mean, here's the thing. It's like, who was that essay? What the fuck? Can we say by or from? If it's just if it's just a person, that doesn't count. I'll Google it later, but I don't think it matters. Yeah.
Reddit user Kyoko6969 Hearts said.
Okay, so let's just take a second to look at this fucking map. So there's a room holy fucking, oh, I missed it because there were dudes there. So I could, maybe theory, go back to it, but I don't think I really want to. And go back to that door. And, God, it's a really long way around to that save room. Hey, what color are you? You're yellow. Oh, Haru's not doing great. Hold on.
Again, Haru being overlooked by everyone as canon.
There we go. You're fine now. Okay, back to D&D things. What else you got?
Yeah. So, I guess just to put a ribbon on what will happen tomorrow, I have thought of a lot of different technical ways of being totally fine.
It's weak to fire. We're about evenly matched, though.
Oh,
It's weak to fire.
Fire. Oh, you're both
Robot
weak to
skills
fire.
won't do anything.
Fucking perfect.
Switch our methods.
Nightless.
Good night. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, I missed all of them? What? Alright, that's fine. Hey, fire everyone.
You know, my head canon was that Gwen made that shot.
If anybody, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you'll just have to deal with it. God, that was I just made myself laugh very, very good with an accidental joke. I would love to. Jesus. Is there, from a mechanical or from a logistics standpoint, is there one of these I should take over the other? But if it doesn't matter, then I'll just, like, go for whatever.
I think Valkyries are better fusion fodder for more powerful...
Is this a Valkyrie? Because I haven't gotten either of them, so I don't have the actual names.
That's Valkyrie.
Okay. Are you gonna make me do the thing?
This is awesome.
Okay.
This one's so angry.
Okay.
I think it won't have any patience for niceties.
Okay. I've not been doing good at these tonight. I've lost my touch.
You know what might help?
What?
Homemade pasta.
You can't set me up for that because then, like, yeah, of course, no, it's not gonna make a difference here. and that was my point.
What?
Okay, well, I made it mad.
More important.
Jesus Christ. Sure? Okay, we got music notes.
Really?
Oh, good. Okay, fucking great.
Yay! You got the Valkyrie.
Okay, what do I want to get rid of? What is Valkyrie? Valkyrie is... Okay, so...
Probably get rid of Kaiwan.
Who are you? Oh, yeah, you're... I don't give a shit about you. Okay, great.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Dope. Alright, I have a sticky note that was clearly left for Persona, listing a party that I was supposed to put together, but I don't remember for what purpose. I was supposed to have on Gwen and Robbie though, so maybe that was for this palace. I don't know.
I think it was for this palace. But you're doing fine with Haru. She hasn't died yet. But yeah, my other D&D note was that last Friday I ran Game 0 for my Friday campaign.
There's so many people in this fucking room. How did Game 0 go?
Game 0 went about as well as every Game 0 you can imagine. I deliberately over-prepared a lot of different scenarios because I wanted to get a gauge of what the party dynamic was going to be. And what I have learned after my Game 0 is that this group is firmly in chaotic neutral territory. They are not going to go out of their way to engage with something that does not directly concern them. So as a DM, I know going forward that if I need to make some story elements happen, I need to make it their problem. Like, as an example, one of the characters owns a popular tavern in town, and this is like a big, like, 20,000 person town, so like in their neighborhood, it is the neighborhood tavern that everyone in that section goes to. And one of their regulars came in, who just got like the complete shit beat out of them by a new gang that's stepping into the neighborhood, and like lost every coin to his name, and the party just collectively went, not a problem, we're not going to investigate, we're not going to figure out like where this gang is to try to get the money back or like to prevent other things like this from happening, and this is for a long-time beloved customer of the tavern. I'm like, all right, that's fine if you don't want to engage with that, but I know that if I want something to happen, it needs to be the party's problem and not like tangentially related.
Yeah.
And like that's fine. Like, you know, some lawful good paladins would have been like, oh, of course we're going to find the ne'er-do-wells who took your coin, good sir. Like, no, they're like tough. I'm like, all right.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I'm like, I mean, that's fine. It's a game zero. That's fine. I wanted to gauge how these people were going to interact, and that's going to help me plan all of the next events that come in the campaign.
It is. I always think this is. First of all, I think it's. You're talking about this group like you've never played with them before, but these are people you've been playing with for a long time. So is this like a new change for them?
This is a for them.
You got robot-y and I missed the keywords.
Her skills are ineffective.
Persona.
Stay focused.
Vasectomy.
Fucking wow. Oh my god. Alright, anyways, yeah, you're back now. That was...
Yeah. Also, one of my favorite animations in the game. That's just, it's beautiful. I love it.
Just like I thought.
I have played with these players almost every week for more than 10 years.
Yeah!
This is new. This is new for them.
Interesting.
This is very new for them. So them try maybe they're branching out and trying to do different things. You know, I will say everyone's backstories. No one's an orphan, so that's you know, bucking the trend for character backstories.
Interesting. Also, hi Jennings.
So yeah, but I mean that's fine. If they want to be a true chaotic neutral party, I will tweak the encounters to deliberately make things their problems by taking the information that they gave me about their backstories and twisting that emotional dagger to make it their problem. These are choices they have made, and they're gonna have to live with the consequences.
Defense. No, I don't think I'm gonna do this one. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah, her heckin' motorcycle going full transformer was kind of wild, but I don't dislike it. Okay. I think I'm just gonna skip this one.
Yeah, that's fine. There's also
Do it.
there's a mechanic in game that if you want to try to get a skill back that a party member has forgotten, you can like spend it like one of your day activities doing that.
right.
So I'm not too concerned about it.
They didn't
Did
stand
the
a
form
chance.
beyond this one? They get
Or
more?
now, go find a strong enemy.
I think we just crossed into a spoiler territory. Fuck, do the personas evolve again? Is that why I don't have that fucking achievement?
I mean that's something that happened in Persona 4 as well.
You talk like I didn't try to immediately block the memory play in that fucking game. I don't remember there being 2 evolutions. I thought it was do the one when you get to Social Link 10. Is there more shit? We're at this point, respectfully, it's already been ruined because it's in chat right now. Is this a thing?
Okay. Yeah.
It's I am asking the direct question.
Yeah, there is a third evolution.
Okay, how do I fucking do that?
It happens in January.
Okay, so it's not a thing I can do
Yeah,
right now.
You
Okay.
do not need to engage with it right now.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Is there anything fun in here? No. Okay, anyways.
There's a shadow. Be
So
careful.
yeah, chaotic neutral party. It's a new thing for my
I'll reveal your
for my
true
group,
form.
and I'll adjust accordingly.
Yeah. The idea, like, I always think it's interesting.
Don't use bless attacks.
I think it's interesting that, like, on the one hand, there's the idea of, and hey, Jennings, it's like, it's all good. As far as spoilers go, not the worst thing someone has dropped in the chat. So, like, it's fine. This was a mechanical thing. It's not the worst thing. So, I appreciate the apology. Yeah, you saw the level fucking whatever because what was the dude Okumura? Fuck that palace. We almost quit the game. And so the solution was get the overpowered thing to try to get past it. Because I was like, absolutely the fuck not on this. I always think it's interesting with D&D stuff. It's like there is a certain element of like, yeah, if you're gonna make this character choice of like being this, you know, this true chaotic neutral, and like, no, you're not gonna engage with that kind of stuff. But if, like, on the one hand, like being true to that character that you've designed for yourself, like, there is certainly a good amount of merit to that. But on the other hand, I think there's also, I think players get so wrapped up in sometimes go too hard in the I don't want a metagame thing, where like there has to be recognition that you guys are playing a collaborative storytelling game together.
Yes.
And, like, there are things where, like, if the DM is like, here's the thing, if all of you are gonna go, I'm not gonna engage with that, like, fuck off. Like, this is a game you guys are all trying to do together. This is not playing Baldur's Gate where there is an infinite world to explore and you can choose not to engage with the thing because you know there'll always be another thing. You're dealing with a real-ass human being who's trying to create a thing for you, and they are gonna be a little bit more limited than the people who literally spent a year and a half building a game as a part of a team. Sometimes you just have to be like, on the one hand, my character would not necessarily engage with this. On the other hand, it is the task that has been set before me, so I will let my character dictate how I interact with the thing, but I will interact with it.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my opinion.
Yeah, no, and I think that's fair. I mean, because again, you're also here to tell the story, and if the DM is laying stuff down, and you know, like I can get into my own head of thinking like, was I not obvious enough with the character that came in? But like again, this is testing the waters of how the party is going to engage with content, and I know how I'm gonna have to put the carrot in front of them to get them to engage with certain things. Now, the advantage I have is that the campaign I'm running is completely written out by Pazio, Pathfinder group. So, like, I have all of the lore, the maps, the story beats of like where I need to get them to. So I have a lot more flexibility that if they like don't engage or go off the beaten path, that I know I have a lot of lore that I can play with, I can use, manipulate, whatever I can to get them back into the ballpark at the very least. Versus like a situation you're in where you've created your own universe that we are in and breaking and adding things at an exponential rate, especially like the names of horses, that it's very important for my notes to know that. So I'm gonna lean on the campaign module quite a bit if they do go off path, because then it like frees up my creativity to try to get them back to where they need to be story-wise.
You know, I think it is certainly helpful to have a module. To have other things to pull off of is like, yes, you've not had to like come up with all of the stuff, so if they choose to ignore a thing, you're not like totally boned. But I do think there's also the idea of like, so they didn't engage with the one thing, you have other options. It's at some point they do have to engage with something, and so it's like they are removing their own options from the table as they refuse to engage with stuff. So it's like I think it's less of a concern when you're running out of a module initially. But I think the overall idea of it stands that, like, that is one of the responsibilities I feel like a player has. Is a player has the responsibility to know their character and their class, and they have a responsibility to engage with the world. Which is the same reason why, like, you know, there's the recommendation against playing, like, the fully, like, lone wolf character type, is because you have created a character that doesn't want to engage with the world. So it's harder for you to do the second part of that. It is harder for you to find excuses for them to engage with it. Because if you're going to keep not engaging with it, you're not playing the game, you're stalling it. So it's like,
yeah,
that is your job. Know your character, know your abilities, and engage with the world. In whatever way that makes sense, engage. Like, there are ways to not want to do the thing but still engage with it. So, like, with the guy who got fucking mugged for everything he was worth, they don't necessarily have to go after whoever did that or whatever. But it's like, hey, it's like, he got mugged for whatever he was worth. It's like, all right, well, it's still kind of interesting to be like, why did they come after? Like, there's a story behind why this happened. So there is something there to follow, whether it's get the guy's money back, get revenge, find out what the other people are up to. Maybe they've got something neat going on. Maybe they got a connection to a larger thing. Like you can find the ways to engage with it that still honor the fact that maybe you wouldn't help the guy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the one thing I have done, and fortunately, 3 of my 4 characters have provided a lengthy backstory, which I was able to tie into the campaign so that if they want to engage with the goals that they have set out for their characters, they have to engage with parts of the main story. One thing that I do with my characters and character creation is that I always give character creation bonuses at the start of the game based on, like, if you hit certain criteria. Like, if you tell me where you want your character to be at level 10, like whether that's, like, are you going to multi-class? Are you going to, like, where do you see your character at level 10? Like, where would you like to be story-wise? I try to use that information to write the characters into the story organically, but then as a reward, I'll give the character 5 extra hit points at level 1. If you're able to think that far ahead of, like, this is where I see my character, I'm like, okay, and I can use that as motivation of, like, what will motivate your character to get there. I also do bonuses, like, you get a bonus feat if you're able to meaningfully connect your backstory with another player character's backstory. Because what I have found is that if you can meaningfully connect characters' backgrounds, there's a lot more incentive to not have that lone wolf and, like, oh, okay, no, like, I'm connected to you in more than just the game. There's a lot of pre-game that happened that these characters are connected, so, like, we need to work together, or, like, I'm not going to abandon you because of backstory reasons. So it creates that incentive to harmonize with the party so that there's not going to be like I'm going to storm off because I don't like what you guys are doing and I'm going to take my ball and go home. And I'm like, which I have seen other characters do, and it's been very annoying, and we've had to deal with that.
Here's the thing. I think definitely, like, being able to have, like, characters have an intertwined backstory in some way, shape, or form. I feel like that's good. I do feel like maybe you have a bunch of characters that are all intertwined and are on the same page of not wanting to engage with stuff.
And that's fine.
It's not fine though, because the whole point is you guys are playing a game. These are not people that actually exist in a world who can just choose to not engage with shit.
Again, so this isn't the norm. In the last decade I've played with these people, they have engaged. I think it's just these particular characters. And that's my challenge as a DM, to figure out, okay, I'm just going to have to tie things personally to them to make it their personal problems to engage with these elements. I can't have third parties being the quest marker, if you will. Like, it needs to affect them personally to get them engaged, and that's fine. That's the story element, and that's how I'll write it into the campaign.
I don't know. I'm kind of with Banana that if you're doing a module, like, everybody knows the game you're supposed to be playing. Oh, hello.
Sis.
You want to just get this over with right now, huh?
Oh, I don't like the tone of voice you had.
That makes this easy. Bring it on.
Do not speak to me as though you are my equal. I am the manager of this casino, as well as its #1 player.
Feels like a conflict of interest.
At the moment, you lack the qualifications to fight me.
It would seem she looks down on us.
She is wearing pretty tall heels.
And what
Yeah.
if we would like to battle you no matter what?
I had to win time and time again in order to reach my #1 rank. If you want to face me, you must continue to win as well.
Continue to win?
It must have to do with the fact that this place is a casino.
That's not just for fucking flavor.
Correct. Do you have the confidence to win?
I want the rest of this palace to not be having to do fights. I want it to be that I have to start playing casino games.
We might just pull the rug out from underneath you if you aren't careful.
I don't expect much from you, but I'll be waiting.
This is different from our prior opponents. She'd rather scheme than defeat us with brute force. It's going up.
I wasn't expecting to come all the way to a palace only to end up gambling.
Nope, and I just left.
I've never done anything like this. What about you guys?
Oh my god, am I actually gonna play a bunch of games? This is gonna be fucking great.
Looks like this is going to take longer than expected.
Just let me play a bunch of blackjack until I can do the fight. I can do that.
We don't got time to waste. No need to worry.
And Texas Hold'em, those are the
Leave
two
this
games
to
I
me.
know.
There you go.
You know how to do this?
I'm well informed on what it takes to win.
Yeah, cause you're a fucking lying asshole.
In any case, we need to hurry and change her heart. If she acts recklessly, both her chances of promotion and reputation as a prosecutor will drop greatly.
That's your concern?
Sai-san didn't used to be like this, did she?
My sister must have lost her sense of justice because her desires became distorted.
Do you think there was a particular event that triggered her palace's creation?
Depends on how long she's been like this. I don't actually. How long ago did their dad die?
A couple years?
Yeah, if it's only been like a couple of years, like 2 or 3 or whatever, I'm gonna guess probably fucking that. If it's longer, I feel like we would have noticed a change in her. Earlier, so yeah, so maybe not that then.
I believe it's related to
Okay,
my
well
father's
yeah, it's
death.
that. Yep. When was that? How long
My
was
sister took on all the responsibilities of dealing with it herself.
that? Oh god, oh I have so many messages. Oh no. Okay, I'll do that in a second.
Trying to earn a living wage, gain a promotion in a male society, and uphold justice at the same time. Those things may have weighed her down and led to the distortion within her heart.
My apologies, but we don't have time to be sentimental. The longer we wait, the more people will learn about us. The investigation will advance as well. Hence, we must infiltrate this palace as quickly as possible.
3 years ago. I finally found it. 3 years ago.
She did challenge us to reach her after all. Mijima's treasure must be at her managerial base of operations.
Yeah, we
Either
know
way,
that.
we
We like
have to
super
get
knew
there.
that already. Okay.
Yeah. We must infiltrate the palace. We don't have time, but I'm gonna be asking you questions about your dead dad.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're back to...
There should be a save room up ahead a little bit.
Okay. Oh yeah, because it is almost 10. There's a room over... Hey, there it is!
Yay!
Great, easy
We can
peasy.
use the
Yeah. So, anyway, back with my D&D
I'll
group.
just
Again,
take this.
Game Zero, that was something I entirely originally wrote. I think once the module starts, the hooks and breadcrumbs will be a lot more obvious, and then I've written them into the story so that it will be hard for them to not engage with the main story unless they just completely forget their background and background characters and their background stories. So optimistic, but we're not going to play again until the 22nd because people are unavailable this Friday, and then next Friday I'm going to be at the same place as South by Southwest. So, it'll be great.
Boy, yeah. Jeff and I were talking about because he's got a couple days off from work, and he was like, I was asking him, like, what do you want to do? And he's like, we should go to. No, that's near downtown and South by Southwest. Like there were so many things. He was like, Alrighty, so that's gonna be it for this streamy stream. Next week, James isn't gonna be here, so me.
Actually, in fact, I will be here,
Well,
just not at.
Yeah, will not be here for stream.
Yes.
So, I lost what I was saying. So yes, so instead, I will take my freedom from Persona. And me and a couple of friends are gonna play Clue. I fucking love Clue. So we're gonna do that, and they're gonna be good and not cheat and not have the stream or chat open to see my screen of things. But yeah, we're gonna play Clue. I'll probably do some single player games, and then we'll do some group things, depending on like when people are available and whatnot. So it'll be nice and chill, and you get to watch me do a thing I like doing, not this.